Hello, everybody. Sorry for the delay. I was still trying to get Flashpoint to work. And it won't. So what I'm gonna do is, while I'm chatting with you guys and saying hi here, I am going to uninstall Flashpoint. And then I am going to reinstall it. How do you even uninstall this thing? Hi everybody, this is Tsunderia, Gen 3 Dream Review and Spider Mama, Amiya Aranha. I'm really happy to see you guys. Is it Wednesday already? Oh my god! The weeks have been going so fast lately. So fast. Oops. Sorry. Hi guys. I've been trying to... One of these games that I want to show you guys is like very obscure, and the only way I can play it is, or even show you guys it, because there's not even any video of it, is through Flashpoint. But the thing about Flashpoint is I cannot get it to run at the moment. And it's not something, well, it runs. The thing is it runs, but it like opens off my monitor somehow. So I'm just gonna grab it again. I'm just going to delete it and download it again. Yeah, it's like an obscure Flash Adver-Games. Hi guys! So I am just going to get the executable again and reinstall everything. While I have that downloading, let me say hi to you guys. No, I don't have the SWF data. The only place I can get it, the only place it's uploaded is on Flashpoint, as far as I can tell. So, let me say hi to everybody. Hello, Louis, hello, No Fun Zone, and Ria, and Sa, and Star Pop, and Railgun. Only my really can't shoot it. Hello, Plenum, hello, Guile, and Goldheart Dragon, and Sumptuous Potato, and Maxter. Hello to Cassius, sorry. Hello, Rob, and Necrozma, and Noah. And Matt and Impure Heart. Hello, Peso Nen and Alan and Mega Blender and Marv and Catbus and Akatsuki and Temporal Paradox and Tomo. And Dan Prime. Hello, Big Simp. Hello, Shrike. Hello, Anonymy. Ponytail. No ponytail today. Just regular Ami today. I hope you still like this. Ami as well. Hello Hussar, hello Togebi, hello to Shukter House and Impure Heart, hello Musto and Android and Fish and Mr. Front and Silver Myth and Joni and Gento and Phoenix and Salvionis and Winter and Kyoku and Yaruko. Hello to Matt and Hat Hair and Red Ranger. Hello DFKS. Hello Chaos Muffins, hello Choco Milk Tea, hello Maxter and Lewis and Zahutsume. Hello to Daka and Prime and Ike and Uncle Red, hello to P Taco, hello hello Doggo and Luminous Wings, hello Icebox and Johan and Turbo and Voidroid and Otori Golden, hello Goldheart Dragon, hello to Mars, hello Sea Line and Ria and Jamal and Cupcake Warrior and Ham Duck and Dirty Socks and Looney, hello to Lyrical Curry, hello Lurkers and Bot Watchers as well, hello to Board Clips and Mimi and Deku Fire Mage and Requiet and ZR. Hello Canadian Rabbit. Hello John King and Dukov. Hello Thunder Slap. Hello to Mal and Wilson and M. Hello to Maxter. Hello Cosmic Spear. Hello Mimi. Hello to Jason and Tomo and Multicolored Wiz. Hello to Robit. Hello to Duisu and K7 and Iris and Hiders and Impure Heart. Hello to Cameron and Pink Dragon and Everfall and Lole. Hello to Smoker Mega Drive, hello Marv, hello Horneus, hello to Dr. Law, hello Green Valentine and Demonic Maniac, and Hussar, hello to Sumptuous Potato. Hi, Koshi, hello Dylan, hello to BR and Spanner and AQ and oh, hold on. I got skipped ahead. Well, oh god, what have I done? Oh. You could try to use star arrow keys. I tried everything. Hi, Indie Belt. I have tried including that. Hello. That's why I had to take the extra couple minutes at the beginning. Hello, Azu. Hello to Necrozma and Attaboy. Hello, Mad Dog. Hello to Iris Sun. Hello, Jonathan and Octa Steve, hello Lasses, and Says Gay. Oh, you're a lurker normally. Hello, thank you for saying hi. Hello. Oops. Justin and Slinko and Incisor and I said hi to you 3 times. Oh god. Sometimes it just doesn't register in my head. I have a bad memory. Hi JC Kun. Hello. I think I'm all caught up. Okay, Flashpoint downloaded. Let's open the executable here. Extractamundo. Okay, it's extracting. I have some coffee with. I put a little bit of eggnog in it. You got 0 Icebox. I'm so sorry. Icebox. I thought I said hi to you. But hello. No, hello, Gildrian. I think I said hi to you as well. Are you guys trying to gaslight me? I feel like I specifically remember saying hi to you too. But I'm sorry if I did not. Doggo, thank you for the super chat. Gonna have to head off to eat lunch with my ma. Hopefully I'll be back before stream ends. But if not, I hope you and Buckles have fun today. Thank you so much. What? You guys, it's not my fault this time. It is YouTube's fault. It's YouTube's fault. Doggo, please enjoy lunch with your mama. I hope you have a great time. It's definitely YouTube's fault. My connection to YouTube is perfectly fine. Can you guys hear me? Just give it a second. Oh, you can hear me? Okay, I'm not sure why YouTube is having an issue. I have no problem with my internet. So it's definitely YouTube's fault on this one. Susan, it has passed? Okay, good. I shouldn't have said that before it cursed the stream. Wait, what did? What cursed the stream? Okay, let me see if I can open Flashpoint here. Hold on. Or if we're gonna have the same problem. Hi, Mr. Friend, and hello, Shadow Sumac. Yes, advertising time. Alright. Susan is very silly. Messing me up like that, even though I have beautiful internet. Okay, we have Flashpoint open this time. Oh! Anonymity, thank you for the super chat. I wanna rock with you all night. Dance you into day, sunlight. I wanna rock with you all night. We're gonna rock the night away, rock night. Thanks for amazing karaoke. Late, sorry. That's okay. French proverb. Araignée du soir espoir. Did I say that right? What does that mean? Tell me. Okay. Here we go. This is the game. This is what I'm talking about. You guys, I've been working on this stupid Flashpoint thing so long that I did not even have the presentation up. So let me get that up now. This time It's Adver-Games, okay. So I will be teaching you guys about a bunch of different kind of Adver-Games. No, I don't want to update. Windows. Everything is going wrong today. Hold on, let me reschedule this to tomorrow. I reschedule forever. Schedule. If it doesn't meet the minimum requirements, then how am I using my computer right now, huh? Okay, I scheduled it to the furthest possible date in the future. Why? 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 Okay, let me get my presentation up. Sorry for being kind of unprepared. I wasn't expecting Flashpoint to just like straight up not work. Hi, not one of us. I played the heck out of Noid and Cool Spot back in the day. Cool Spot is one that I played a ton of, although I don't think I got very far. Yeah, Windows is all like, reboot your computer to start the update. You need to update at some point. Says who? Says who? I will not update until they force me to, and my PC is breaking down. Oh, Starpop, thank you for the super sticker. Thank you. Presenter view. I hate the updates. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I will always deny. Cool Spot is a cool game, advert or not. I agree. I love that game. I just never got very far in it. I played the DOS one. I can't be the only one on that, right? Do you guys like... Does anyone enjoy Windows updates and just like allow them to happen? I feel like it's not just me. Okay, I'm going to get my window capture set up over here. Bear with me. Match. Okay. Hello, Kiba. Hello. Alright, I got that set up finally. So sorry for the delays and everything. Okay, we're ready to go. I just do them since they don't take long on my computer, but I'm streaming right now. My PC is always like, we'll do it outside of active hours, and then suddenly I'm active and they want to do it. Like, come on. You know what? I'm active, PC. How are you feeling after a long day of construction yesterday? I feel every day is a nightmare. I do exactly what you just said with Windows updates. Put it off as far as possible. Thank you. I'm glad I'm not the only one. They only ever pop up when you want to do stuff, right? It's like Windows is like, we'll do it outside of your active hours. Don't worry. And then the time of day when I'm most active, when I'm streaming and getting ready for stream. Not even when I'm getting ready for stream. Like minutes after I start the stream. Like I open my PC like an hour before I start stream and get stuff ready. Well, not every day. The weekends are fine. Hi, Prussian Bot. I normally prepare everything for Windows updates to not break anything, but I'm just paranoid. I mean, it shouldn't break anyway, you know? But sometimes Windows updates breaks... Like, sometimes the update breaks Windows, you know? It'll like... Well, maybe it's not necessarily... Well, yeah, sometimes the update doesn't work with like your video driver or something and it causes problems. You're still on 7 on your main PC? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, that's gonna be a problem eventually, right? Or no? Like, with software not being able to run on it for no reason. I'll be streaming for Windows 95 build. That would be cool. By the way, you guys, I have coffee with a little bit of eggnog in it. I got light eggnog, because I normally don't drink sugary drinks. So I just got light eggnog this time. And I put a little bit of it in my coffee. I'm gonna try it. You guys ready? First sip. Andy, hello. It's a little bitter. The spice is nice, but it doesn't really add much sweetness. I guess because it's light eggnog and I only put a splash in. Is it the type with alcohol? Oh goodness, no, it's not. It's not late enough for that to happen. No. Gracious, no. I always wait half a day or so, or two, so my more tech-savvy friends can see if there's any issues with the update. I mean, I feel like you could just Google that stuff, you know. But I don't know. I just avoid it for as long as possible. So here's the plan for today, you guys. We're gonna learn about some of these games. I tried to include some well-known ones that you guys will want to learn about. And I tried to include some more obscure ones. Some from other countries and other regions that people have suggested in my suggestion form. Thank you so much for that, by the way, you guys. That was very helpful when I was doing my research. There were some games that I could find very, very, very little info about. 3 in particular, actually. One I was able to find info about, but it was only in Dutch, right? I think. And then one was just the information on it in general was very elusive. And then the other one is just one I remembered playing a long time ago, and again, not much information on it. So we have a couple of those. So I had to dig kind of deep. It's fun stuff. Microsoft offered me Windows 11 free since 1 month. I don't know if I take it. Don't take it. Don't take it. I feel like you never want to be the first to upgrade to that sort of thing, you know? I played a few of those games too. Yeah, I played a couple of them. Hi, Don Padre. Google used to be a lot better. Don't even get me started on Google. Don't even get me started. Yeah, so we got a couple DOS games. I was actually surprised at the amount of DOS, PC games there was for this sort of thing. But yeah, we got a couple famous ones, couple of ones from other regions, and then a couple of very, very obscure ones. So it should be fun. The idea for this is to I want to, learn about these games with you guys, and then maybe next week or something I can try a couple, probably the DOS oriented ones, because those will probably be a lot easier to for me to have access to. So I do plan on playing some of these. Do not worry about that. Oh, and I guess I can do SNES and NES as well. But that's probably it, I think. Yeah. You misread Adver-Games as adventure games. Well, some of them are adventure games, but no, not entirely. Hello, Professor Bloom. Is it time to get noided? Get noided, hecko. Did you ever own any Adver-Games? I definitely remember playing Cool Spot, but I don't know. I don't remember, I feel like it was on a shareware disc, so I don't know if it was the full version or what, but I've definitely played it. Other than that, there's one I played, but I don't want to, spoilers. I don't want to reveal it quite yet. Okay, let me take another sip of my coffee, and then we can get started. Okay. Woo! Welcome to Ami's Adver-Game thingy! I remembered to put thingy this time. Hi, Liquid Cake. Yes, you're just on time to see the start of the presentation. I remembered to put thingy this time. That's important. I wrote that on my cardboard. The cardboard has been doing very well, by the way. It's been holding up quite well, which I'm happy about. Are you pogging to me remembering to put thingy? Aren't I brilliant? So yeah, we're gonna talk about Adver-Games today. This idea was also submitted by a Dreamweaver, as well as many of the games that I ended up researching, and then some of them I found myself as well. So thank you guys so much for your contribution. It was really a lot of fun to learn about these. You played Cool Spot on the Sega Mega Drive, Sega Genesis. That was great back in the day. Yeah, Cool Spot was definitely, I think, probably on the most platforms out of any of the games we're gonna talk about today, interestingly enough. Oh, Anonymous, thank you so much for upgrading your membership to a tier 3 membership. Let's get some buckles, Oh, we will talk about Yo Noid. It's very, very crazy though, you guys. The Noid story is absolutely insane. You guys, it's gonna blow your mind. So I feel like Adver-Games are kind of an interesting and like wacky and insane concept, because think about nowadays how like stringent advertising guidelines are for like children specifically, you know. Hi Crash Game. So for example, like YouTube Kids. It's like, okay, YouTube Kids, if your video is marked for kids, there's no ads on the video. You're like not allowed to, you know, advertise to kids. There's no mini player for some reason on YouTube Kids. And there's just a bunch of very strict things on how you're able and allowed to advertise to children. So the fact that they made a bunch of these like Adver-Games that sole purpose is to specifically advertise things to children, I find very, very interesting. I think nowadays it's less geared towards children. They're like they're still made, right? But it's more like tie-ins, you know. Fortnite is kind of the Adver-Games nexus nowadays. That's also true because, you know, they have all these like tie-ins with different characters and stuff. McKids was actually dope. Hi Mofu. Yeah, some of the games are really, really fun. Don't get me wrong. Actually, I would say that most of the games we're gonna talk about today look fun, and I would be overjoyed to play them. But yeah, I really feel like games like Pepsi Man would get good sales if they made another one as a meme. Like the Burger King games, you know. What's your most embarrassing childhood purchase because of advertisements? I would say I'm not, and I was not overly susceptible to advertisements. Now, maybe I would ask, you know, my parents for something for Christmas, like, I don't know, any of those really gimmicky toys like sock and boppers. Do you guys remember sock and boppers? Sock and boppers, sock and bop. You can suck them once, you can suck them twice. Sock and boppers, sock and boppers. More fun than a pillow fight. And then you get them and it's like, yeah, it's fun to play with them with your siblings or whatever for like an hour, and then either you just get bored of them or they break, and so maybe something like that. Or Mousetrap. Mousetrap was the big one where it's like everyone wanted Mousetrap. The commercial made it look so fun. Hello Cryosite. How do you remember that? I'm old. The Mousetrap was one that looked so, they made it look so freaking fun in the commercial. They made it look like it's a zany, how's it go? It's a zany action, a crazy contraption, the fun is catching, it's Mousetrap, you know. They made it look so freaking fun, and then you actually play Mousetrap, and it's like, no one knows how to play the board game Mousetrap, you know. All you do is you set it up, and then you let the trap go, and then you watch it catch the mice or whatever, and then that's it. And then that's it. Nobody actually played the Mousetrap game as the game. I'm not susceptible to advertising, says Amiya. She recites every jingle. Listen, the jingles are catchy, okay? I'm a music-minded person. It's hard for me to forget these things. You still have Mousetrap. It's so annoying making sure it works. Yeah, and it broke really easily, and there was like pieces so easy to get missing, and Mousetrap was also Don't Wake Daddy. You guys remember Don't Wake Daddy? This is getting very off topic, but Don't Wake Daddy was another one that they... Yeah, Don't Wake Daddy was fun, though. It was funner than the other ones I mentioned. You heard the Mousetrap game is bad? I don't know. The thing is, I never played it as it was intended to be played. You remember Crossfire? Yes. I never had it, but... hi, Deathwind. Don't wake Ami. Don't wake Ami, or she will go meow and scratch you and bite you. It's not a board game thingy. I don't know. This is just, for some reason, the commercials for board games were like, I don't know, way more exciting than any other commercials I recall seeing. So, I guess those are the dumbest things that I not personally purchased myself, but like asked for from my parents or whatever. Hi Damascus. Yeah, crossfire. You get caught up in a crossfire. Crossfire. You know that one. I remember playing Guess Who and Sorry way back when. Oh, Sorry was a fun one because you say sorry and you're not sorry. Anyway, let's get started, shall we? Quavers. Okay, do we got any UK Dreamweavers? Any of y'all ever tried Quavers? Have you enjoyed or heard of this snack? It's described on the bag. It says it's a light curly potato snack. Which I guess it just means it's like a potato chip and it's curly. Which that's another thing that I find interesting where it's like, yes, you love Quavers. Yeah. Is Walker's just British Frito-Lay? I think so. The logo is like very, very similar. Yes, Quavers. Quavers are good. I'm in the UK. UK represent Quavers are very nice. Okay, are they just potato chips? Can you tell me whether they're just potato chips or what is the situation here? Looks like a knockoff. A knockoff of what? I've never seen a snack that looks like this. Like styrofoam. When I saw them, they looked like what was it? Pork rinds. I was like, these look kind of like pork rinds. Looks kind of weird. Looks like Frito-Lay's. I think it's the same company, you guys, just a different branding because it's in the UK. They're crisps. It doesn't say crisps, okay? It says Quavers. They are crisps, what you call potato chips. So they are just like the same as potato chips. I assume there's a lot of air built into them. They're like prawn crackers. Oh! For some reason, curly snacks have 50% more flavor. That's the thing I was just about to get into. So for some reason, there are so many snack companies that like tried to change up the shape of the snacks a bit and then pretend like it's a new thing. Like, do you guys remember 3D Doritos? It's like Doritos, but they're like puffed up and they have air inside to make them quote-unquote 3D, right? Which is like, wow, 3D. Tastes so different. Tastes so much better now that it's 3D, you know. Very, very strange stuff. You remember those? And I think they actually brought them back kind of recently. That's the thing that's been happening lately is like, oh, we'll just bring back all these snacks that were not particularly good, but it was a lot more interesting, you know. The first thing you thought of. So yeah, these companies were like, you know what? Tastes better because it's 3D. Is that what they were called? 3D Doritos? Or did they have some kind of weird name? They're fun to eat, but I feel like they're kind of worse than regular Doritos. Hi, Espers. This is just the first page. Just the first page. We had a little bit of a delay. Sounds like video game industry. Yes. It's like they're coming right at ya because they're 3D. As opposed to regular Doritos, which are 2D. Oh. Anyway. Would you believe that Quavers had a mascot character? Because I can, because I know him, well, I don't know him personally, but... 3 Doritos, hi Curvy Fox. I don't know him personally, but his name is Colin Curvy. And he's called that because the snacks that I guess he's named after the shape of the snacks he loves so much. Because he's curvy. And he's cuckoo for Quavers. Or something like that. You need to come up with some weird meow to sell this standard everyday product. He's not. I don't know him. I don't know him. I have had Pepsi Blue, yeah. Well, I was calling when? Colin Curly. If you want to send me some Quavers, I will try them on stream, but you have to appear as a VTuber. Colin Quaver. I will make you a live 2D avatar if you would like to come hang out and we can just eat Quavers together. I've never had them. They look pretty tasty. 20 grams is not a lot of food, granted. I mean, potato chips would be lavender flavored, maybe. Is he curvy? He looks pretty curvy. I mean, look at him in the thumbnail. So I tried to find more about the history of this mascot or whether or not he's still used or when he stopped being used. But the internet is like suspiciously vacant of information about Colin. What is his name? Colin Curvy. So let's see how crazy he is. Let's see how cool he is in this commercial. Yeah, 20 grams. Maybe it's like a Halloween, like a, you know, quote unquote fun sized bag or something. All right, let's watch the commercial, shall we? He sounds like Scooby-Doo, first off.
Boy, oh boy, that looks just like a quaver.
But he doesn't talk like Scooby-Doo.
This one smells like a quaver. I wonder if they taste like
a kitty cat. Oh my god, he loves his quavers. Oh, don't kiss the kitty! Oh my god. Oh, wait.
Quavers, watch out, they taste.
What just happened? Watch out, they taste curly. See, that's literally the whole advertising point. They're like, it's a different shape, you guys. It tastes different. They taste curly. What the heck does that mean? It's like being like 3D Doritos. They taste 3D. The cat turned sexy. What happened? She's gone curvy. Oh, is it because curvy is sexy? So they made her... Oh. She got curves. Wait, no, it says curly, though. So she did get curly, that's true. She looked fine before. She was more like squiggly than curvy, though. I will be honest. Many a furry was awoken that day. Don't say that. Let's see an instant replay. Will that work on you? Am I not curly enough for you? What are you trying to say? You have to tell us if you taste the curly. I mean, I'm sure I will. I'm sure I will. Sexy beam. Sexy chips. Except it wasn't the crisps that made her sexy. It was his kiss. I don't know. But he had the flavor of... Anyway, I don't want to get into any more of the lore of this. This is getting disturbing. He had the flavor on his you know, on his lips. So that's what happened. Anyway, that was just a commercial. So here we have the game, and it's called Quavers Pushover. So this is a game featuring that character, but you don't play as that character. Interestingly, you play as an ant, I believe. So this was released on a couple different platforms. It was released on Amiga and Atari ST and DOS as well, and also SNES. But the SNES one does not have the Quavers branding. So if you have heard, yes, this pushover. So if you have heard of this game, it's basically like a well, it's an ocean game, first of all. And it's like a dominoes puzzle type of game. So you have to like knock over all the dominoes. But some of the dominoes have special mechanics that make them behave differently. Like some of the dominoes can become like part of the flooring if there's a hole in the floor. And some of them can like become... Some of them are bouncy. Like they will bounce the domino off and back. And the graphics are quite nice. How this so the plot is supposedly that you're in like a big factory. Colin Curly lost his quavers. This is a big tongue twister. Colin Curvy lost his quavers, and this ant helps him. The ant's name is G.I. Ant, I believe. So the ant like goes and helps him, goes to this factory. I have no idea how this is supposed to help with Colin's quaver recovery. But yeah, the graphics are quite nice. A pretty unique mechanic for a puzzle game. I think it would be fun to give a try. And I can see why they rebranded it as not being Quavers related for the SNES, because it looks like it's a nice game, and I imagine it being successful for the most part. So the developer, by the way, who is Rad Rat, they got into like a legal kerfluffle with Ocean, who was the publisher. Giant. Oh, I thought it was like G.I. Joe. I thought it was G.I. Joe. Okay, you guys are smart. Hi, Crooked Gamer. So yeah, Rad Rat went under as a company due to this legal kerfluffle because Ocean had way more money to do legal stuff, evidently. And oh, it's both. Anyway, yeah, Ocean had a lot more money to, hire lawyers and stuff, and eventually, I think the lawsuit was over, like, it was just, like, who owned the IP of certain things and creative differences. I don't know, I couldn't find much, information on the lawsuit itself, but Red Rat went out of business, so that's pretty sad. Imagine what kind of games they could be making nowadays. Anyway, here is the game. Let's look. Thank you, Zirconi88. For this gameplay footage. So I started at the beginning because there's like there's a cutscene. Actually, a pretty nice looking cutscene. It's from '92. Oh, this is Quavers. Oh no, the character Colin Curley is property of it. Oh, I can't read it. I don't know how effective of an advertisement it is when he eats a giant Quaver. And we don't even hear a crispy, crunchy sound, you know. So there's the giant. And from now on, the game has literally nothing to do with Quavers or Colin Curley anymore. Hi, Omega! It has nothing to do with... It's no longer Quavers. Well, it says Quavers there. And by the way, this music is like really, really scary, so I have to... Because there's some kind of like weird dissonant note going on in the background. Okay, it's over. I was gonna skip it. So you see there's a gap in the dominoes there. So he is going to fill that gap and knock over the dominoes. And puzzles like this comprise of the main gameplay of this game. I think that company called Epic Mega Games made similar games. And now they are Epic Games. Maybe they could have gone far. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I meant that unironically, you know. Imagine what they would be doing today. Yeah, the music is creepy, right? But I feel like it's a fun game. Definitely one I would want to give a try. And it's possible since it's on DOS, you know. Woo, 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 woo! It's like Domino Lemmings. Well, I mean, it's just a puzzle game where you knock over you have to knock over all the dominoes. I don't know how that... I guess... Yeah, I don't really know why that's like Lemmings, to be honest. So look at this. So that domino, it'll keep flipping, and then the red domino bounces it back. And then you have to knock over the last striped one. Cool, right? You complete the puzzle to gain a token. Anyway, that comprises of the gameplay. The animations remind you of Lemmings. Oh, the animations. Yeah, I mean, I would say this looks a little bit nicer than Lemmings, but it's definitely a similar style. Epic Mega Games became the modern day Epic. Yes, indeed. This looks neat. It looks fun, right? It looks pretty fun. I think I would like to try this one, actually. And it's available on DOS, so next week maybe this is one that we can give a try because I'm planning on doing, kind of what how I have my DOS racing game stream later this week. I'm planning on doing a compilation type of situation with these kind of Adver-Games. So I would like to give it a try. I like puzzle games, especially this kind of puzzle game. So that would be super cool. You loved this one growing up. Yeah, did you play it on DOS or did you play it on... Actually, Punham, I think it was you who submitted this one, wasn't it? As a suggestion. Forgive me if I'm mistaken. I know you submitted some. The 5-minute video shows off the whole game. It would be pretty short. I don't think so. I think there's much more levels than that. This is just showing the game. It's not like a long play or anything. Hello, Gaia. Welcome. And no worries on being late. We're kind of just getting started on the presentation portion. And I hope the bull meow got resolved. You did. Thank you so much. Thank you. You guys were so helpful submitting these. These compilation streams are good ways to find hidden gems. It's true. Yeah, I really enjoy it. Okay, let's turn my BGM back on. Just gonna rearrange my windows a bit here too. There we go. There we go. Hi, Cloudy. 100 levels? Oh my god. Yeah, I want to play. I want to play it. Alright, so that was Quavers pushover. Delicious curly, crisp, curly potato crisp snack from the UK. Okay. Here's the one you guys want to know about, right? The Noid. The Noid. You guys know the Noid. Look at this guy. The Britishness is spooking you? I don't think that's a valid reason to request a hug. The Noid. Yo, Noid. So the Noid. He was in games such as Yo Noid. And the advertising campaign was avoid the Noid. And you know what the Noid does? Okay, wait. Let me start from the beginning. So Domino's. It's a Domino's mascot. Why are you saying what the heck? It's not that scary. It's just annoying. I'd be heading to work if I accepted the extra shift. Oh, I'm glad you get to relax instead, cry aside. Avoid the Noid, Yo Noid, and Yo Noid too. Yes, there was many different Noid things. And the reason why you may think, wow, the Noid is so prevalent. Like, why? What happened to him? The Noid is real. Yes, Jay. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. So Domino's nowadays is kind of my favorite kind of pizza chain. It's just a pizza chain. Of course, local pizza is better 100% of the time. Don't get me wrong, but I actually enjoy Domino's a lot. Nowadays, I can't really remember any kind of like consistent ad campaign that Domino's had. Other than the Hatsune... Right, there was a Hatsune Miku. No, there was a augmented reality Hatsune Miku phone app, and the president of Domino's was like, I'm here with Hatsune Miku. Like, it was very weird. I do remember that. And she would like dance on your pizza box. So that's the only other advertising campaign I can remember from Domino's. I haven't had cable to see any commercials for it though, so... You know, there is that. But in the 80s, there was the Noid. And for some reason, I always remembered the Noid as someone who like stole your pizza and bothered you. But I guess he actually did not do that. He made your pizza cold. I don't know. Is this a Mandela thing? Does anyone else remember the Noid as someone who like wants your pizza, but apparently he just makes it cold? Is that a Mandela effect thing, or is that just me that is misremembering things? Yeah, I guess you want to avoid that because everybody knows cold pizza is the worst thing ever, evidently. Even though everybody eats pizza like the next day and it's like the best pizza experience pretty much. If it's from a good pizza place, cold pizza is like the most awesome thing. But I guess when you get it, you want it to be hot, right? He hates pizza. He wants to make it cold. He made your pizza late and cold. So yeah, Domino's at the time had this like advertising campaign where they were like, you know, we'll deliver it in 30 minutes. Guaranteed, you know. So they had that at the time. Maybe they still do. I'm not sure if they were the first pizza place to do that. There's definitely other pizza places who have had that, MO, you know, that they're gonna deliver it in a certain amount of time. He would either crush it, make it cold, etc. So he would just generally mess up your pizza, it seems. He would just generally cause trouble for your pizza situation. Apparently, aside from the games, which we'll talk about, Domino's also apparently had a cartoon planned, which never happened for quite a dark reason, which I will go into. But let's watch the ad first. Hold on. All right. So this is
Noid
Noid.
hates hot quality pizza.
He's a little claymation. I don't know. He looks like a bunny.
Your hot pizza ice cold.
But he's not a bunny. He's a
Domino's
Noid.
Pizza and avoid the Noid.
Get it? Because annoyed, you know.
We keep the
Uh-oh,
cold
he
out
died.
and
Oh, no,
always
he didn't.
quality in. So when you want quality pizza, hot and delicious, Domino's Pizza
Oh,
delivers.
pizza.
One does it all.
Oh, that looks good. Oh, that no, I don't want to play it again. Thank you, classic commercials for you. God, that pizza looks nice. I can't even duplicate his laugh. Speaking of the claymation, do you guys know the California raisins? Anyone know California raisins? Anyone? Yes, he is the same person who did the creepy Mark Twain claymation film that is extremely creepy. And the guy who did the claymation for this, he also did the California raisins claymation. Never seen a pizza that beautiful from Domino's in my entire life. Oh yeah, they did like the food styling thing, you know? Like there's definitely like
Quality pizza, hot and delicious, Domino's Pizza.
this cheese is definitely like school glue or something, you know? They use these like tactics to make it look way more delicious than it actually is. They had a cartoon, yes, but the Noid avoided a cartoon destiny. Yeah, so that's the mascot himself. But there are also Noid games. So the one that I think most people are familiar with is Yo Noid on the NES. And this was made by Capcom, but it was not like they were not hired. Capcom was not like hired by Domino's to make a Noid game. Rather, they paid to have an existing game localized to be about the Noid. So, it was originally a game called Kamen no Ninja Hanamaru, which is like a little ninja kid. I think he still has a yo-yo. Like in this, the Noid fights with a yo-yo. Speaking of cursed ads, remember the old Quiznos ones with the weird monster? Yes. And he like sang a song. Itakoye knows. I don't remember the song, but very creepy. A reskin, yes, of the game. So it was localized to involve the Noid. Domino's. He has a hawk instead of a yo-yo. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess if it's Yo Noid, then he probably has the yo-yo and not the ninja. You like the moon? I remember the Quiznos ad was like the result of a contest, right? The DOS original Avoid the Noid is the one I know. Yeah, we will look at that one as well. Kind of gross looking, but or kind of gross sounding, I should say. Yeah, I kind of wonder how much Domino's paid for the privilege of like making a really cool Capcom game. Which I've played a couple NES Capcom games, like Little Nemo, and of course there is DuckTales and Darkwing Duck and Mega Man, of course, and those are all really excellent games. So I have to assume that this one's gonna be good as well. But anyway, he has a yo-yo, goes around hitting enemies with the yo-yo, and it looks pretty satisfying to play. This is another one I would like to give a try. Yo, Noid update. Oh, wild creatures led by. No, let me read it. Hold on. Oh no, I clicked on a Friday the 13th video. Okay, doesn't matter. Wild creatures led by Mr. Green are assailing the New York City. The mayor with an ER knows that only the Noid. Oh my god. Using his super yo-yo and other inventions, he will try. Try what? Has the power to stop them. Oh, so he's gonna try and stop them. Wait, so the Noid is the good guy. What? What a confusing plotline for this game. Adblock is your friend? I have Adblock, but it doesn't work in... Keep in mind, this video is not playing through YouTube. It is embedded into Canva, which is the presentation software that I use. So Adblock does not work in it. This ad campaign wasn't thought out that well. Well, the game plot doesn't seem to be thought out that well. Like, this is a good Noid, I guess. But the actual ad campaign itself was very, very successful up until the point. Up until his a demise. So yeah, just a side-scrolling platformer. Looks cool. Lots of different levels. You're just traversing through, you know, New York. Sturm Amiya, hi. He helps little ladies cross the street. He always donates to charity, but then he'll also spit on your pizza. The Bonkers fan game with the Noid, the 3D one. I have not seen that. The sprite could do with some work? I mean, could it? It looks like the Noid. Like, that is what he looks like. The Noid is just kind of... He's just a little bit ugly, you know. You have pizza eating contests instead of real boss battles. Oh. Wait, how do you work that? You just like spam the button until you eat enough pizza? Oh, is that what this is? Wow, what a pig. The area champion goes first. Oh, it's just random! Or it's a matching game? What the heck is this? Oh my god. That looks terrible. I don't like that at all. Huh? Nightbot, Winstrom, I'm so sorry. I don't know why you were timed out by Nightbot for saying avoid the Noid. Guys, I guess don't say avoid the Noid in chat. Maybe Nightbot thinks it's an ad or something. I don't know. A weird card battler. Yeah, it looks super weird. Just gambling. Yeah, that was weird. Guys, don't just say avoid the... What? What is happening? You guys, Nightbot is going wild. Nightbot's going wild. Maybe it's because of the special characters in your name, Winstrom. Yeah, I was just about to say you have like special characters in your name, which a lot of bots used to avoid censors. So I think we have some of those excluded. I guess we will have to take a look at that. Noidbot. There's no Noidbot. There's no Noidbot. Wait, did I say Noidbot? No, I did not, right? I did not. Anyway, there's another Noid game. This is Avoid the Noid, and this is the DOS game. Okay, so let's take a look at this one. It's described as surprisingly playable. What a glowing commendation of this game, you know, surprisingly playable. That gives me so much hope. And it's another platforming game, but it's kind of more arcade style. Because you have to like deliver pizza to the top floor in some building, and then the Noid is trying to, of course, prevent you from delivering that pizza to the Domino's pizza patrons. And if he catches you, he meowing kills you. Okay, let's watch.
We can make quite the little live show together.
Thank you. Let's play with Adver-Games. Thank you.
Even slow.
His shoes are enormous, yes.
Responsibility. No!
Oh no! The Noid kills you! And then he goes, in the most annoying soundbite possible. He just murders. God! Did you hear that?
We haven't even gotten... Why isn't there an elevator at Doom HQ? Is this where they make Doom?
Oh, and we're at a place called Doom HQ in this game, as he said.
Which came out around the same time, actually. Fool me once, Noid.
So don't answer the phone, because the Noid will kill you.
No. He's like, oh no.
I stay Noid. This game is EGA only, resulting in the color palette. I mean, it looks good. They made good use of the color palette.
Would have been nice, like, this is before the...
Why are you playing with a Fire Emblem Axe unit class? That joke is over my head, I'm so sorry.
Leave instructions to the delivery driver. Like, you know, just leave it on the...
Anyway, so that's the DOS one. It's pretty straightforward. That's pretty much the extent of the gameplay. And then the Noid laughs at you and goes, eh. You saw a GDQ run of this game. Actually, yeah, I think I came across that when I was looking for footage as well. You need to answer some phones to get ahead, which is dumb. Oh, so you have to just like memorize which ones to answer. Interesting. So you may be wondering what happened to the Noid and why today is the Noid... Where'd he go? if he was so successful. What happened to the Noid cartoon that was in the works? Well, it's quite dark, actually. I had totally forgotten about this, by the way. And then when I was researching today, he's still around. He was brought back, but there is a reason why he went away originally. He got brought back in 2022. Successful? It was successful, yeah. People seem to like the Noid. No, there was some guy who shared a name with the Noid, and he it's actually very sad. He went into a Domino's and he kidnapped some of the employees because he thought the ads were talking about him. So they discontinued the Noid advertisements after that. It's actually really, really sad. So that's why the Noid mascot did not live on. But I wonder what the current day would be like if the Noid mascot had lived on. You know. But they actually brought back the Noid in like a big mascot suit nowadays in 2022. Yeah, they just didn't want it to be associated with that event because, you know, that definitely made a lot of news story. You remember hearing that story? Yeah, I remember hearing it too, but I had totally forgotten about it until I was researching for this. Some people have no idea what a marketing scheme is. I mean, I obviously there is something more going on there. Timeline where the Noid wins the Tumblr Sexy Man contest. I mean, he can still do that, right? The Noid doesn't... Someone just has to, like, nominate him, I think. We have an official Noid Miku crossover. It could still happen. The Noid is back, you guys. So... The Noid is back in business. Current day. Were you working? I did not work at Domino's, no. Noid ear. Noid ear. Huh? Yeah, send in your nomination. I have no idea how those Tumblr sexy men thing works. I just saw it on Twitter or whatever. And there was the whole thing with Sans Undertale and Buddy from Mob Psycho. The fan game Noid 2 has him fight against Hatsune Miku. Miku? Is that like to avoid copyright stuff? Collab with the Noid. Hey, Noid. Just like same offer as I gave to the I gave to Colin Curley. I will make you a Noid live 2D model if you would like to collab with me, okay? And I will eat your pizza. I actually like Domino's pizza. Do you ever make pizzas? Oh yeah, I make pizza. I've made pizza before. Actually, homemade pizza is quite delicious. You can make them on, you know, a grill too, like a barbecue. Very, very good. Alright, let's move on to the next game, which is Red Alert, a Johnny Walker production. This is one of the games that is incredibly obscure and difficult to find any kind of information on. Is from 1996. It is not the Red Alert you're thinking of. It is not Command and Conquer. It is not Space. It's not that Red Alert. It's a different Red Alert about... It involves whiskey. It's about whiskey. Did they run into copyright problems with just by using the words Red Alert? I don't think so. I think maybe if they called it Command and Conquer, that would be a problem, but not just being called Red Alert. Hi Abraham, hello. Space! Imagine asking your mom to buy Red Alert at the store and she gets this. Well, the interesting thing is, this one, it would be hard to accidentally buy this as a game because, you bought it with a bottle of whiskey. And that's basically it. Johnny Walker whiskey, which I had never heard of before today. I don't really drink whiskey. But I think it's also an Australian product, if I'm correct. I mean, it's made in Scotland, but I think it's sold in Australia. Can anybody, you know, confirm or deny this? I don't know. Yeah, red alert is a common, it's a generic term. So yeah, there's no problem using it. Don't underestimate how little boomers know about video games, but I think this wasn't even sold in like game stores. Like it was sold like with the whiskey. Johnny Walker seems pretty ubiquitous. Never heard of it. Have you ever drank whiskey? I mean, I'm sure I have. Maybe. Maybe not. Is it good? Maybe I have not drank whiskey. Sold worldwide? Well, I've never seen it, but like I said, I've never went to the whiskey aisle, you know. Where's the Quaver thingies Walker brand? That was Walker's, but I think it's different than Johnny Walker. I think it's not related. Clocking out earlier today. Thanks for the stream. Okay, Icebox, thank you so much for coming. There's one VTuber with a Johnny Walker sponsorship. Wait, really? Was it meant to be marketed as at adults because whiskey? Yes, in fact. Okay, so I will get into this. So this game is incredibly rare. It's been since contributed to abandonware sites nowadays. And it's a DOS game, and you play as a space traveler. And you commission a ship and like a crew to transport supplies. What are these supplies? Whiskey, of course. What else can it be but whiskey? The most important. Oh, you're going to get your haircut. Oh, I hope you have a lovely haircut. I hope you enjoy your new look if you're getting a new look, or I just hope it's relaxing if not. Will you make Johnny Walker a live 2D model and drink whiskey on stream? Yes, Johnny Walker, if you're watching this, I will make you a live 2D model. I've never had your whiskey, but I've never had any whiskey. So that means my standards are rock bottom, okay? My standards are rock bottom. So, I will definitely like the whiskey you have. Maybe. Probably. Okay. Okay. So anyway, yeah, the supplies are, as you would expect, Johnny Walker Red Label whiskey, the most highly prized Scotch whiskey in the known universe, because unlike most whiskeys, Red Label is distilled, blended, and bottled in Scotland. Anyway, you have to protect this precious cargo because the captain meowing died. He died. That's not great advertisement. Well, I haven't tried it yet. I can't advertise something I haven't tried. I'm just saying my expectations are low, so I'm probably gonna like it, even if it's terrible. But I'm sure it's delicious. I'm sure it's delicious. What if it tastes like pickles? It's whiskey. You never had whiskey? I don't think so. Unless it's in like some kind of mixed drink that I've had. I've definitely never just like had straight up whiskey. So the game was developed by a person called Brad Hinchcliffe, who is known for Red Alert, a Johnny Walker production. And then this is one of those games that actually ties in with a real world event. So, interestingly enough, you could potentially win 10K if you were able to solve the puzzles in this game and get to the end. And Johnny Walker apparently had plenty of this type of, sweepstakes and promotions over the years. There's one where I saw an ad, like a paper ad being sold on eBay for one of these contests when I was doing research, where you had to like call a toll-free number and you would ask you would answer a question that was asked on the bottle of whiskey, and then you would be entered into the sweepstakes from there, where you could win $25,000. In this case, in the case of the game, it was actually $10,000 that you could win. And it has an interesting, I guess, DRM, where you have to enter a number from the barcode of a bottle of whiskey to play the game. And you also had to confirm you are, of an appropriate age to be playing the game. You had to just say that you were, over 18. And that's it. I don't know whatever came of this. People ever won it. If anyone ever won it. Sometimes I feel like these contests happen and you never hear of like the end of it. You never hear of what happens, you know. Anyway, there is no existing footage of this game being played, you guys. Can you believe it? I looked on YouTube. There was nothing. But But guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna play it for you guys. Therefore, being the first person on YouTube to play this game, maybe, to show you this game. That's wild. Okay, hold on. I do have to get this set up though. Because I was not able to, I didn't have time to do it before stream because I was messing around with, what's it called? Flashpoint. So give me a second. It will take but a momento. I'm a pioneer, you guys! And I even have the number off of the barcode to be able to properly play this game, so. You coded your own Johnny? No. It exists. It's on Abandonware. There's just no, like, footage of it or anything, so. I will be playing it. Failed to download game data. Hold on. Try that again. Yeah, we're making gaming history. Okay, hold on. Meow, meow, meow. Red alert. Okay. And here it is. Red alert. Johnny Walker Red Label Old Scotch Whiskey. This is cursed. This is cursed. Game, maybe. Someone make a creepypasta about this and then circulate my video around and then be like, oh my god, a VTuber played Johnny Walker Red Label forbidden cursed game and then she died. But she didn't die. So I'm fine, you guys. I'm sorry I said that. How did you even find it? This was another, the idea for this game is another one that was suggested to me in my suggestion forum. But I just googled the game and it was on Abandonware. It was only contributed in the past couple years. So before that, it was kind of, nobody had it. All right. Let's try it. Wow, look at that dissolve. Wow, so there's no sound yet. United Distillers, Australia. See, that's why I thought it was an Australian product because the game was made in Australia. JP, hello. You sure it's not 18 plus? It is 18 plus. Good thing I'm 18 plus. But I'm not going to play much of the game, and it's only 18 plus because it's, you know, it's a game about whiskey. First name, Ami. Yeah. Aran... No. Aranha. And then... No! No, my name! And then the barcode. Don't worry, it's not Yebe. I'm not gonna get far enough. You must be 18 years or older, play the game, and enter the competition. Because it's part of a competition. Around... Yeah. This is one of those things where you have to type slow enough. 7014203. We're not gonna play a ton of it. I'm just gonna show you guys the game. Oh, you can play Red Alert or you can learn about Scotch. So if you click learn about Scotch, there is an enormously large blurb about telling you about the history of Scotch and Johnny Walker in particular. So there's that. And then we can play Red Alert. So essentially what this game is, it's like a... I don't even know how to describe the genre, but basically you're trying to get the cargo to where it needs to go to. I'm not going to read all this, by the way. You're trying to get the cargo to where it needs to go to, and there's, I think, some puzzles you have to solve, some wiring you have to fix. Yeah, it's educational. Sorry, I know this is loud, you guys. I will not be playing it for too long. Bomb counting down, incoming message. So the object is to get to the end, and once you've done that, I guess it gives you a code or something that would make you able to, no, it's not Sokoban. It's the year 2250. Oh no, the whiskey is going away. I think that might be like a timer or something. No messages found. Amiya, type in the file number that you wish to transmit. So yeah, there's all kinds of weird stuff going on. So your thing is just to get to the end and to... It's very interesting, actually. But I do not know how to play it, and I am not... That's not what this stream is. I just wanted to show you the general essence of what this game was. Yeah. Should you be piloting and drinking at the same time? Listen, the captain's dead. I have precious cargo and it's whiskey, and I need to get it to its destination. Whatever helps, okay? Whatever helps. Okay, that's all that I wanted to show you guys. That's it. That's it. And we're back. So yeah, if you guys want to try and play it, it's available on Abandonware, the website. And it is actually Abandonware because... I mean, it has to be, right? It has to be. It's like the only place you can find it. It's not sold, so... We'll have to wait for the Johnny Walker Red Alert dedicated stream. Well, maybe. If I play it on my own and see whether it's interesting. The thing is, there's no information of this game, so I don't know what kind of game it is at all, to be honest. How does it feel being the most experienced Red Alert VTuber? Honestly, I'm the most experienced Red Alert YouTuber in general, and it feels great. I hope you guys gotta go viral, you know, for the first person playing this cursed creepypasta game. I updated my profile, so hopefully no issues. Thank you so much, Winstrom. I'm sorry for the inconvenience, but it's the best way we have to avoid bots. I'm not gonna speedrun it. A manual would be helpful. I think it comes with all it is the front and like the back of the box that the file comes with. Add this to her wiki page. Not that kind of, yeah, but you don't want people to get the wrong idea about which Red Alert game that it is. What are you gonna do with the 10k once you beat this game and it turns out you're the only competitor? I don't think they'll give me the money, to be honest. To be honest. They'll probably still waiting for a true gamer to claim that 10k prize. Do you think so? They would not honor it, right? Even if nobody had won it. I wonder what the legal... I mean, I'm not an Australian person anyway, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So yeah, that's Johnny Walker production Red Alert. Very rare and interesting. Interesting one. In my opinion. Sue, I'm not gonna sue them. Listen, it's probably only open... Actually, there is a stipulation on the back of the game box as well. Which was, it actually mentioned like a time frame and stuff, so you can't just willy-nilly do these contests. Yeah, but if you guys want to give it a try, myabandonware.com. You can check it out. Yeah, right? Chex Quest! Woo! Woo, 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 woo! Chex Quest, this one's so famous. Everybody loves Chex Quest. I think. Does everybody love Chex? I personally do not like Chex at all. Personally. Bookies sometimes honor large payouts as silly bets because paying out is a good advertisement. Could you imagine? How good an advertisement would this be? Random VTuber plays Johnny Walker Red Alert. I'm not a fan of Chex. Yeah, this one's a classic, so... Arguably one of the most successful, you know, brand tie-in games. One that everyone seems to be fond of. That everyone seems to have played at one point if you existed in this era of, like, PC games. But first, about Chex. I've never known a single person to buy a box of Chex. Other than to get this game, you know. I'm not a fan of Chex personally. Chex Mix. My aunt used to gift me and my family Chex Mix for Christmas. And I do not like the Chex in the Chex Mix. I do like the rye chip. The rye chip is the most delicious portion of the Chex Mix. And if you disagree with that, that's fine. You're entitled to your wrong opinion, okay? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But the rye chip is the best. But yeah, I don't like Chex Mix. You have an aunt that did that too. Such an aunt experience. Only grandmas eat Chex. Right. You really were poor. Wait, what do you mean? What did I say that gave you? I mean, we did not have a lot of money when I was growing up. But what did I say just now that made you think that? This reminds me of AVGN and Brutal Chex. What Brutal Chex? Yeah, the hard brown thing, the rye chip is the best part of Chex Mix. Chex Mix and the pretzels. Pretzels are good too. You like Chex Mix, but the cereal is pure garbage. Thank you. I'm glad aunts keep Chex afloat. Is this actually true? Does everyone's aunt give them Chex Mix? Is this a thing? That's so weird. This game was recently remade in HD with multiplayer and multiple characters. I have it on Switch. What? Okay, that I actually did not know about. I knew it was re-released on like Steam, but I did not know it was remade. That's crazy. They sell the rye chips by themselves in bags. Delicious. Having a family that gives you Chex is basically wearing a giant sign around your neck saying for. Well, it's free on Steam. Oh, well, it should be free. It came free with a freaking box of cereal. Anyway, the idea behind Chex Quest, very, very smart. So they took an existing game, they overhauled the assets and some of the gameplay, and they made it related to Chex. You never heard of Chex Quest, Kashin? Yeah, they made Doom, but like for cereal, for Chex. So very cool, very fascinating. And it's also more child friendly than Doom, of course. Kind of like the perfect storm, because Doom is like, you know, it's a great game, but it is violent and it is gory, and it's pretty scary. Even for me, when I played it recently, I was pretty frightened by it. So yeah, it's a first-person shooter. I was pretty frightened by Doom when I played it recently, personally, so I think this is actually a really smart idea, because let's be honest, Doom is a very good game. Even to this day, I think it holds up, so that's smart. And it even won awards for advertising effectiveness, which I did not know was a thing. But, you know, very effective. Got people to buy Chex because they put the game in the box. Or on the box? I don't remember. And the success of this advertising campaign further punctuated by the fact that it seems Chex did not have a mascot character to build on in the first place, because the character in the game is Chex Warrior, and it's like, huh? Who is Chex Warrior? He's just a big Chex. He's just a big Chex. I feel like the more I say Chex, the stranger I feel. Was it cost effective? It seems like it was a very, very... So apparently they put, I think it was $500,000 aside for this overhaul of the game. But apparently it was successful, so I assume that sales went up and they must have made a decent amount of money from this. Over what they spent, what they budgeted for the game itself. And they included the game for free in boxes of Chex. Right, that's what happened, right? The Chex is in the mail. It all checks out. You're a bit late to this stream. That's alright. We've gone through a couple of games so far. Is it a giant Chex or a man inside of Chex suit of armor? That's a great question. You guys will see in a minute, and I think it shows it in the commercial. On the one hand, it's Amiya. On the other hand, Rice Chex is my actual favorite series. Listen, if you like Chex, that's great. That's great. I'm just not a fan of Chex, and I don't know anyone who's a fan of Chex. But now I do. And it's you, Chris. Yeah, so I think this was... I'm not sure whether it was the first of the games to come in cereal boxes, but I also remember seeing games later on, like Freddy Fish, Monopoly, Roller Coaster Tycoon, in cereal boxes as well. And then even later on, DVDs. I remember seeing like Airbud DVDs included in cereal boxes. Very interesting. And this was, of course, before these forms of media became obsolete. So now we get no goodies in our cereal. Now everybody loses. The only thing we get in our cereal is cereal. We don't even get prizes and junk in there anymore. You remember getting a ring out of a box of whatevers? Out of a box of whatevers. Chex Chess. Now that's an idea. You'll never become a Chex mascot if you keep bad-mouthing their product. I don't want to. I will not create a live 2D Chex mascot, live 2D character. I do not want to collab with Chex. If you offer me, I will say no. Yeah, they don't put anything in the cereal anymore, right? I am crazy. I mean, I haven't bought cereal in a while, but why no more prizes in cereal? I don't know. It's very upsetting. Big old decoder rings. Yeah, I get weevils in my cereal. No. No, I mean, that's mean. I don't like Chex. What do you want me to do? I'm not going to be a sellout for a product I don't even like. I hate Chex. My favorite cereal is Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Hands down. But very sugary. My favorite cereal that's not like just sugar. I like Weetabix. Is that like an old lady food to like? Weetabix. You put the milk on the Weetabix, and then it gets all mushy and delicious. Would you sell it for a Lara bar? It wouldn't be selling out because I actually like Lara bar. One child who sold a prize and then it was worldwide banned. How though? It's like in a separate package normally. It's not even in with the cereal. It is. It might be. Weetabix are so tasty. Well, fine. I'm a grandma then. Fine. 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 Fine then. Anyway, here's a commercial for Chex Quest. Yeah. Mushy cereal is terrible. Normally I agree, but not Weetabix. It's good. Weetabix are not like Chex at all. They're more like mini wheats. Chex are fun and hot. Cereal first, of course. CD-ROM game! There's Chex Man. Ooh. Ew! Ew! Disgusting! Disgusting. And then we have gameplay as well, so you can see where this is using the Doom engine and stuff, but also there's very prevalent Chex branding. There's the Chex logo down in the corner here. You see a Chex right in the middle. This is the Chex Warriors face. Jenny Assassin, see you. Thank you for coming. You do miss getting free stuff with cereal? Me too. I would actually buy cereal for this stuff. You know. How can my cute spider mom be this wrong about anything cereal? Because I'm your cute spider mom, and sometimes moms have funny taste in food. Okay, sometimes you know your taste change. Your taste change. Some of the sounds in this game are disgusting. All of them are disgusting. The whole concept is disgusting. So, in the game, you are vaporizing phlegmoids. You hear that? Phlegmoids. Disgusting. And it's a remote that sprays mucus on the phlegmoids and teleports them back to their home dimension. So peaceful, but disgusting. Would you buy cereal for a game even if it's Chex? If it was like an original game, yeah, I'd buy the Chex. I'm not even gonna lie. That's why it's such an effective advertisement campaign. That's what I'm saying. So you are old? No, I'm only 100 bazillion and almost 100. Sorry, 1 bazillion and 1, almost 1 bazillion and 2 Spider Girl years old. In 6 days, actually, I will be 1 bazillion and 2 Spider Girl years old. I'm very young. Bucko cereal tastes like buckos, so I guess pork belly. Oops, I started the timestamp right at the beginning of a level. Wow. Chex storage facility. Why is it like in space? That is Doom. Yes, it is Doom. But pretty cool, huh? Oh look, one of the weapons is a spoon. Why would you use the spoon when you can use a remote control? Oh look, your ammo is Zorch. What the heck does that mean? What do buckos taste like? Pork belly. Oh, I don't like the sound effects. God, it's kind of an annoying game though. Imagine buying your kids Chex and then they get this game and then they're playing it and all you hear is wow, 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 wow. Chex are part of a balanced breakfast. Anyway, that's the game. That's Chex Quest. Another one that I would love to try and play, I think. There's no chainsaw. It can only be non-violent. Okay, because this is for children. You thought buckos would taste like purple soda? Well, you guys are made of meat after all, so you do kind of have to taste like meat. Get Zorch Chex off. You're magically delicious? That's the wrong cereal. You're thinking of... Trix? No. Tricks are for kids. Lucky Charms! Lucky Charms. Hello, Leandro. Hello, welcome. Lucky Charms, Lucky Charms, Lucky Charms. They're magically delicious. Not Tricks are for kids. Yeah, it's Lucky Charms. Sorry. Say that to Brutal Chex. Brutal Chex. What am I supposed to say to them? Doom was made for children too. Was it made for children though? Like children? Maybe. It's possible. I definitely played, violent video games when I was younger. I mean, I played Doom, so... I'm willing to bet someone has ported Chex Quest in its entirety one of the Doom source ports a la Alien Breed 3D. Possible. I mean, people go really hard for Chex Quest. People love that one. Hello, Nick. Hello, welcome. And thank you so much for checking me out. Kachi, good night. Thank you so much for coming. For cool teens, yeah. Think of the children. Nah, they'll be fine. Doom taught kids not to be afraid of the dark and interdimensional demons. I feel like it taught kids to, yes, be afraid of the dark and interdimensional demons because they will kill you. They will, in fact, kill you. Oh, right. Sony game. 1990. What's Sony game, you ask? It's Sony game. What a great name for a game. A great game is not a great game. It describes exactly what the game is about. It's about Sony. It's about a game. You see this? Anyone know what this is? Anyone know what this is? This is... the blue thing is terrifying? Yeah, this thing is terrifying. I have no idea what this is. This is a Sony Walkman. And this game was made... Oh, and this is also a Sony Walkman, by the way. This little guy. Also a Walkman. You've never heard of this game? That's because it is a game that was released only in Germany. Had one of these for CDs. A Discman, yes. My sister, not myself, but my sister had a Discman. Is the delay really long? YouTube only says it's 2 seconds, but man, that took ages. Wait, what took ages? Oh, for me to read your Walkman thing? Oh, I hope the delay's not longer than normal. It's a Sony. It's a Sony Walkman. That would explain why the characters are so scary. Oh, why? Because it's like a European game. Zoomer answer, the thing from Guardians of the Galaxy. Your sister must have been so cool back in the day to think she turned into a mom. No, my sister's not a mom. My sister-in-law is a mom. My brother's wife. There seems to be more of a delay than usual in messages being sent. I'm sorry, I don't know what to do about that. Maybe refresh, or maybe try to put it on 2x speed and see if that brings it up to speed. Anyway, it was released in Germany to promote the Sony Walkman. So you could listen to your tapes on the go. Later, you know, there was a Sony Discman, which you could listen to CDs on the go. Now, the Discman was not great performance-wise. I'm not sure what the
Amiya Aranha.
Your sister's brother's wife is in law. Marv, what are you saying? My sister-in-law, who is my brother's wife, is a mom. It's not any individual. No, I don't think it's any individual, but I'm not sure what I can do about it. Maybe try speeding it up. Maybe try. I mean, you're reading all the creepypasta games today. This one could be a creepypasta, to be honest. It could be. It's gonna be a Pac-Man clone? No, it's just a normal platformer. Yeah, so the Discman, I remember, skipped like crazy because, I mean, just the nature of CDs. For CDs to be read properly, they have to be kind of, you know, steady. They have to be kind of steady. It's Susan's fault. I don't know. I don't think anything I can do on my end, unfortunately. For the speed issue, so we might just have to live with the delay for today, I think. YouTube has been weird. We had that issue earlier as well, so yeah, you cannot bump them. I listened to mine while riding a bike to school. It was fine. That is not the experience I had. I had an experience with it on like the school bus, and very bumpy ride, and very skippy. Very skippy. Later Discmans could deal pretty well with shaking and vibrations, especially Sony's, but early ones were helping. That would explain everything, maybe. Anyway, interestingly enough, the Walkman line, it extended into, you know, a line of just portable music players in general, so there's MP3 players and stuff too. And nowadays, actually, Sony is still making Walkman products. WM, they call them. Specifically smartphones. Still being released to this day, 2022. And it also helped coin the term, which is something I learned about for the first time today, the Walkman effect, which it was written about in like some kind of journal, some kind of like scientific journal. I guess it's like a psychological thing where it says it refers to the way music listened to via headphones allows the user to gain more control over their environment. So like how, you know how like sometimes you know you can get people to like avoid bothering you on the bus if you have your headphones in or whatever. Something like that, where you can like affect how people interact with you by the listening of the music into your ears. You know. I'm not entirely sure that's what they're getting at. I tried to read like I tried to read the like an excerpt from it, but I could not make heads or tails of, or no, it wasn't an excerpt. It was somebody like analyzing the paper that talked about the Walkman effect. I don't know. I could not discern what they were talking about beyond what I just said to you, so. But if you want to try and see what it's getting at, I don't know, there's a paper you can read. Maybe you guys can make some sense of it. I've never been that great at like reading academic type stuff. So it's just a platforming game. It looks kind of cool because the interface is kind of like, I don't know, it kind of reminds me of like Nom, nom, nom. You know, what is it? Winamp. Like Winamp, some Winamp skins, I feel like it kind of looks like. It's just a statement that you're busy. It doesn't do anything if people don't care or don't respect it. Do you mean like the wearing headphones thing? It's true. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's like that was written like way back when Walkmans first came out, so I think people thought it was going to be a lot more of a problem than it actually was. But yeah, so here's the interface of the game. Interestingly, they had a shop where you could go into and you could look at like the Walkman catalog of Walkmans. And I could not find any gameplay footage of this game, so this is just some pictures of it. Maybe we can check it out ourselves. It didn't seem that interesting to try and play, so it's not one that I wanted to, you know, try and play this time around just to show you guys, because this is basically the game, this like platforming section. The levels are pretty boring looking, and then you can look at the different products like extra 1130 Sonys or 1 energy 5 Sonys or puzzle Potion 10 Sonys, you know. What system was this on? This was a DOS game. PC. Welcome back, Lewis. No Pepsi Man yet. No Pepsi Man yet. There was also an Amiga platformer that was a tie-in to Fuji Blank audio cassettes. There is a ton of these games, you guys. I could go on and on about Adver-Games. There's like a whole section of it on Moby Games. Very interesting to look at. I recommend checking it out. Is it actually real? This game? Very real, very real. Made by Sony Germany. Flawless pronunciation. Wait, really? Spiel on my tongue. Spiel on my tongue. No. Why? Next game. Okay, this was the one I was trying to get freaking Flashpoint to work for. Does anybody know about this game? This is a Flash game. I think it's from like 2002, 2003. You know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just seeing you guys reacting to me saying something about my tongue, and yeah. A game for Altoids, a Flash game. It's called Altoids Curiously Strong All Night Long. You know. Are you guys familiar with this? I will show you if you're not. People making Game Boys and Altoid boxes. People do all kinds of crazy things with Altoid boxes. What are these? Altoids? Altoids are like breath mints. Yeah, they're mints. They're mints. Very strong. Very strong, kind of like very, very minty. I don't know what more to describe it as. They're just very minty. I used to go crazy for the sour ones were so good. The sour ones were so good. You can't last all night. That doesn't matter because the mint does. I think that's the idea. It keeps your breath fresh all night long. Why not day? Because they were trying to gear it towards like I don't know, like college students maybe, who are like going out to clubs and stuff. They're trying to make Altoids cool, basically. Song as old as time or whatever. Hi, Millennium Cyborg. I only bought Altoids once when I needed an Altoids tin for an electronics project. Yeah, people do all kinds of crazy things with Altoid tins. What did you end up making? My grandma had her sewing stuff in those tins. Wait, really? They're pretty small. I feel like to put sewing stuff in. I mean, they're about the size of like a deck of cards, I guess. Or I don't know. It's been a long time since I had any kind of Altoids, so... Seems like a waste to have my breast while I'm asleep. No, you guys don't understand, because some people go out to clubs and stuff. Hi, Anon! Those tins give out old people vibes. Right, that's why they were trying to gear the Curiously Strong towards, you know, younger people, I guess. Hi, Doggo! Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed your meal with your mama. A solar theremin. That sounds so cool. Made a noise based on how much light falls on it. You could play by opening the lid and closing it. I want to try. I want to make one. That's so cool. Anyway, This is a very big well, it's not a tangent. We're still talking about Altoids, but this is a browser-based Flash kind of advert game, tie-in game. I have inexplicably played it at some point, and I actually remember really enjoying it because it was made in the style of like a point-and-click adventure game. Actually, it reminds me a lot of Leisure Suit Larry. You guys will see why when I play a little bit of it for you in a minute. I used to go to clubs. No, it's for people who... They're advertising it towards people who would go to clubs. And this is based on my experience with this game because this is what the game is about. Oh, I somehow missed a donation. I'm so sorry. Amiya Aranha, thank you for the donation. Piranha Puffs are part of a balanced breakfast. Don't be a chumpanito, soggy Amirios. Oh, shut up. You don't have your own cereal. And neither do I. Neither do I. Get off. You're spending too much time on Blubbler or whatever. On Blubbler. Party animal. I'm truly... Yeah, I'm definitely a party animal. Famously. Leisure Suit Larry, but mints. It involves mints. I will show you guys. It's like Leisure Suit Larry. Just like the main character kind of looks like Leisure Suit Larry. The only video I could find was there was one on YouTube, but it was filmed with unregistered hypercam, and it was like 2 frames per second. And the sound of the guy clicking his mouse was very, very loud. So I'm just gonna show you guys on Flashpoint, just to show you, you know, what it looks like. I couldn't find any other information on this game or whether it helped Altoids sales at all. But it did make me want to buy Altoids. So, where are you? Wait, here we go. Curiously strong all night long. Play. 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 I have to restart Flashpoint again. Hold on, hold on. Meow, 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 meow. It wouldn't play. Extra likes for sick moves. You would think I would be good at dancing because of that, but I'm actually not good at dancing at all. Altoids. Oh, it's gonna play. I'm gonna make it play. Please wait. Here we go. Okay. Now I'm going to start it again because we missed the whole intro cutscene while I was setting up the capture. So hopefully this works. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. I can't believe it. Sheena Gospel's actually talking to me. Thanks to the internet, my otherwise homely appearance and awkward social skills disguised by witty text. Aw. That's so mean to himself. I don't know. I mean, it's not a real guy, but in here they're chatting. I don't have the game open, so here we go. Through the miracle of internet dating and his screen name, world-class loser Big Bad Al has landed a date with local celebrity punk rocker Sheena Gothskull. Sheena is waiting for... Oh, they don't give you a lot of time to read it. Curiously strong all night long. The game. Right, it's so mean. It's so mean. What's happening? Oh, Leandro, thank you so much for the super chat. Worth getting documented for new generations. Thanks for the research, Amiya. You're so welcome. This is from Flashpoint Infinity, yes. So, world-class loser Big Bad Al scored himself a date with local celebrity punk rocker Sheena Gothskull in the goth room, I think it's supposed to say, of a nightclub. He must find his way there using clues, found items, and Altoid strips. Can you get him there? Oh, it's Altoid strips, not even the mints. It's like its own product. I don't need instructions. So yeah, you just go around and talk to people. Hey, you look strangely familiar. You got the strangely part right. Wait, now I remember. You're Paul the social outcast. What is this? They call me Paul the aimless drifter now. So where'd you get that wristband? So you have to get into the club. This bouncer's not gonna let you in. That bouncer gave it to me. When? Back when I was Paul the dance machine. How long ago was that? I don't know, somewhere in between Paul the trouble teen and Paul the amazing chicken man. So, this is what I would like to play. This is kind of... I don't know, it's got that Leisure Suit Larry feel, truly. It truly does. Yeah, this is the Leisure Suit Larry we have at home. What keeps you going, Paul? Highlighters. Oh. Those yellow marker things. I draw pictures and sell them to tourists for mad cash. Oh my god, that's not what I thought he was gonna say. What do you draw? Mainly yellow things, bumblebees, the sun, lemons, stuff like that. You seem really excited about this. You should try it. Here. Oh, he gave me a highlighter. Gee, thanks, Paul the aimless drifter. Well, I don't want to keep my date waiting. So yeah, this is the game. You have to collect stuff. You have to try and get into the nightclub. Open. Unfortunately, there's a large man prohibiting me from doing that. So yeah, it's just like a point and click adventure game. So kind of cool. There's not a lot of information about this game. Like I was saying, I just kind of wanted to show you guys because it's one that I played, and that at one point I was like, did this actually exist, or did I like make this up? Did I imagine this? And I did some digging, and I managed to find the name, and that yes, it does actually exist. And it's kind of I remember it being fun, although I don't think I ever beat it. So maybe that's something we can revisit. But yeah, if you guys want to give it a try, it's on Flashpoint and it's called Altoids Curiously Strong. Oh my god. They spent all of 2 minutes on that club name. No, you see, it's intentionally funny. I like how you're mixing in bits of actual gameplay. Well, you know, it's not really by design. It's more because of the fact that I'm not able to find any video of it, but I can do more of this in the future where applicable if you guys enjoyed it. Yeah. All right, moving on. We're bringing things into the modern world, into modernity, with the Burger King games, which actually you guys told me about these for the first time. I had no idea that there existed games for Burger King because once again, I don't eat Burger King. I'm not a fan of Burger King. I just don't really like it. What was the goal to hook up with the goth girl? You got a date with her because you were talking to her on AOL Instant Messenger. You could have recorded some ahead of time. Yeah, I could have, but I thought, you know what? It'll be fun just to click through them and stuff. So, these are the Burger King games. More modern. Xbox and Xbox 360 games. And they were released and available for purchase at Burger King. Burger King's not better than Wendy's. You take that back. Anyway, they're available for purchase at Burger King with an extra value meal. You could purchase them for, I think it was $3.99, $4. You can all purchase them on their own, as far as I could see. And by all accounts, the games were kind of okay. Surprisingly. But they were only $4, so what can you really hope for other than some like fun Burger King related novelty? And the other interesting thing, yes, just like Shook the House just said, the other interesting thing is that it worked, the same disc worked for both Xbox and Xbox 360. You saw them for sale at gas stations? Oh, I thought they were only at Burger King. ZR, thank you so much for the burger super sticker. I hope that's a Wendy's burger. Burger King man, that being said, I can hook you up with a live 2D model. If you would like to collab with me and we can eat Burger King together, totally down for that. Okay. I can make that happen. I remember this trend where folks were drawing fan art of fast food mascots, and there were all sorts of lore and drama and stuff. Weren't they just drawing like sexy versions of the characters or something? It's a Baconator. Okay, perfect. Burger King collab. Mr. Burger King. What's his name? Emperor Burger. I don't know what his name is. Big Bumpin', which is the first one we're gonna look at, was apparently the most well-received in terms of critics. I don't know about the general public. I could only find critics ratings. But this one seemed to be the most well-received, so we're gonna talk about it first. And it's based on bumper cars. And it features characters that are in the Burger King extended universe, such as the subservient chicken, Brooke Burke, and the Burger King. Famous Burger King related characters. What foul boy would I like for Ami cereal? What is a foul boy? Not always sexy like Burger King fighting Goku. Aww. Yeah, this is the deepest Burger King lore, it's true. A subservient chicken? I don't know, because it doesn't mind getting made into chicken McNugget, or not McNuggets. Burger Nuggets? Burger King Nuggets? my brain is broken by McDonald's. I can only think of McNuggets. When I think of chicken nuggets. Okay. Yeah, it's bumper cars. We're gonna watch it. And it supports 4 players, actually. And the music is kind of pretty banging, so... Let's look. Thank you, World of Long Plays, for this one. Don't wave at me. This is horrific. So this is the game. Honestly, it looks like something you would find on like the Wii, you know, some Wii shovelware. But $4, I mean. He is creepy. He just stares into your soul like. And now we got the rocket music. And you get to play as a Burger King man. Woo! Look at those reflections. Look at that reflection engine. Look at that. Bumper cars. Woo! What a fun game, right? Could you imagine Soon Dream Burger King bumper car tournament? That would never work because we don't have to have an Xbox and then have that happen somehow, but... And this is just the entire game. It's just bumper cars. This doesn't look that bad. It was the best out of the Burger King games, apparently. I kind of also want to play it. But there's one I want to play more because it's even more bizarre. Which is Sneak King. Sneak King is... It's a immersive experience, I guess is the best way to describe it. At first it like doesn't have any music, but then there's music later on. So it gets less immersive, you know. Would you do a Burger King sponsored Soon Dream? Absolutely. I did talk about Chex Quest Kumikota. I just went over that. Yeah, I think Sneak King is the most famous, probably just because it's the weirdest, maybe. Hi, Yoko! Describe immersive. There's no music. Or at least there was no music for one part of it. So I was like, ooh, how immersive, you know, you're just sneaking around. But then there was music later, so... So I ended up changing that. Yeah, because you're sneaking around. Anyway, you sneak around. You're the king, and you deliver food to people. You're a hero. Okay, they're hungry, and you're delivering them food. Therefore, you're a hero. There's some music and sound effects for some of the game, and then other parts not. Very strange. And you complete challenges and objectives. I want to play it. Let's look. Sneaking. What if you saw this guy sneaking up on you and he gave you Burger King? Would you assume it's a crazy person, or would you assume you were in like a Burger King commercial? Each time you deliver food, your chain count goes up. That multiplies any score you earn. If anyone spots you, you lose it all. Be extra sneaky when your chain count gets high. It is creepy. You would not eat the burger. You have a weapon on you, it would be a flex punch. But what if you were in a Burger King commercial? Shh, don't let anybody see you. Shh, be very quiet. Do not let anyone see you. If you let anyone see you, it's all over. We'll capture you, and they will put you in prison. Even though you're doing a good deed of delivering Burger King to the needy people, townspeople of Burger Kingopolis. Shh. There you go. They're going to a new level.
Some lucky loggers at the old sawmill received a surprise
Nobody
gift
saw a
from the
thing.
king yesterday. His Highness,
They'll never
sensing that his hardworking subjects
They'll never
had missed the
believe
most
you. Oh my god, it's like
arrived with a big smile
it's like, what's his name? Bill Murray.
interviewed afterwards.
The Burger King guy is just like Bill Murray. He like brings you Burger King and then he looks you right in the eye and goes, "Nobody will ever believe you." I like how they think the king walking around is a normal occurrence. They don't see him. He's sneaking. He's sneaking around. Now we're in the cul-de-sac. Shh. Be very quiet. How is no one seeing him, though? That's my question. He's like so large and like so loud. He's not. Oh, there he goes. Now he's sneaking. Now that he started the challenge. Oh my god, look at him tiptoe. Gives off Shrek vibes. I know why, because Lord Farquaad. Because the Burger King guy looks like Lord Farquaad. But he's so happy. Like, I don't understand why you're sneaking around. What is bad that happens if they see you walking up to them to deliver them a burger? I don't understand. You know, there's some kid freaking out looking out their bedroom window. They see him but decide to ignore the large creepy king dressed man out of fear. I don't understand what the benefit of sneaking around is. Anyway, the last Burger King game. This one kind of looks... I mean, it's funny because they're racing on mini bikes, pocket bikes. But it doesn't look that exciting. But you can customize your bikes and the characters and stuff. So it's pretty cool that they included that sort of thing. So... I have a question that I was gonna ask now, but I'm supposed to ask it after this video because that's the plan. Look at this! Okay, this looks kind of fun. The controls for this one are really bad. Oh no. Oh yeah, first of all, the gorgeous lady on the front cover is punctuated by a burger and a tiny king on a bike. They made it so goofy. Who is she? That's how the ads were. He would just appear and scare people. But they weren't scared. They were all like, yay! This one had online play. Oh, good lord. I wonder if there's still people playing that. That's not the Dairy Queen. No way the Dairy Queen looks like that. The Burger Queen? Mayhaps. Wow, that's fast. Sorry, that was loud. The Burger Mistress. Weirdly titled Pocket Bike Racer. It doesn't reference Burger King at all. The bumper car one doesn't either. It just says Big Bumpin', and then there's the Burger King man. The only one that kind of does is Sneaking, but even that doesn't like straight up say Burger King, you know. So yeah, based on these games, do you guys think it's possible for a game to be so exciting and alluring? Sorry, I'm stretching. For a game to be so exciting and alluring that could possibly be able to convince you to eat at Burger King. Do you think so? Because apparently the answer is yes, because Burger King said that they had a huge increase to their sales during the times that these were sold, which was like, I think it was just a 4-week period during the campaign. 40% increase in sales. 40%. I feel like that's a lot in the grand scheme of you know, for an ad campaign. I don't know much about advertising and like stuff like that, but I feel like that's a crazy increase, don't you think? This won an advertising award. You picked this up for like $5 and you bought a meal. Yeah, it was like $4, but you had to buy the value meal. That's a lot. You were not among those numbers? I mean, neither was I because I hate Burger King, but... but, to be honest, I did not know about this promotion at the time. If I did, I probably would have bought the Burger King to get the games. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because, I mean, I don't like Burger King, but I could eat it. It's not... It only worked because it was a novel idea. Yeah, I don't know if companies tried to do that nowadays, if it would be, you know... It got more attention because having a game made it seem more mainstream. Made Burger King seem more mainstream. I feel like Burger King's pretty mainstream. In general. Burger King is pretty decent in the UK, or at least I think so. So that's always possible. There is always the possibility that the Burger Kings in my area are all just trash on the Ami planet. That's very possible. If it was that successful, why did BK not make more? I don't know. Probably because, I mean, it is kind of like a lightning trapped in a bottle thing. I feel like lightning captured in a bottle, I should say, where it's like, okay, we did this one time and it worked like against all odds because it is a pretty crazy idea. So maybe they were like, this is not gonna work a second time because it was so novel the first time. Maybe. Making games probably costs too much now. I mean... But if it's a game of this caliber, it's probably not that crazy. Hi, Best Squid! Stuck in turkey traffic. What is that? There's turkeys. Turkey crossing. You have like wild... Oh! You mean for the holiday. They discontinued the king entirely? How can they discontinue the king? He is the king in Burger King. You can't just discontinue the king. Why do I care so much? I don't eat Burger King. Thanksgiving traffic. No, I understand. I was thinking there's like a wild turkey. You know how sometimes there's signs on the road and it's like, deer crossing. I thought maybe there were a wild turkey. Yoko Yoko. This is another one from Europe that was sent to me by somebody in the suggestion form. So thank you so much for the suggestion. Very, very interesting. Anybody know about this drink? It's a yogurt drink. Yoko Yoko. Yoko Yoko. Turkeys are so bad at driving. Turkeys cannot fly, right? They're too big, I think. Is that yogurt? It's a yogurt drink. A yogurt drink. The new Burger King is me. I don't want it. I don't want to. Well, they're European, so if you are not in Europe, you probably have never had it. Probably. I think it's like Yakult or like, so it's a drinkable yogurt brand. So there are like Japanese yogurt dairy-based soft drinks like Calpis. And then there's a drink called, oh, you submitted this one. Thank you, Demonic Maniac. So have you had it? No, you caught it during a Kuso Grande tournament. Wait, what is that? It doesn't seem like a Kuso game if that's what the implication is. It actually seems like a kind of a cool game. I don't know if it's more similar to Kelpis or to like kefir. There is like a yogurt based drink. In Persia they have yogurt soda. I had a yogurt or dairy based soft drink in Japan as well. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's very much a Euro platformer. It reminds me a lot of another DOS game. So this is a DOS game, and it reminds me of another DOS game called Trolls. Have you guys ever played the Trolls DOS game? Like with the the trolls with like the hair. The hair. Did we skip the sodas? What do you mean sodas? What sodas? If you're asking if we're going to talk about if we've talked about Pepsi Man or 7-Up yet, the answer is no. The answer is no. It's sold Europe-wide, but this game is only Dutch. Fascinating. Okay. Yeah, it's a lot like the Trolls DOS game, I think. Based on just like the style of play and like the sprites and the colors and even the music. So, apparently, Yoko's advertising campaign. Is the product Yoko Yoko or just Yoko? I don't know. But apparently the campaign and the song used in the campaign was pretty ubiquitous. And it had some strange jingles. Actually, it got stuck in my head earlier and I was looking at these commercials, but now I cannot remember it. So we'll get stuck in our heads again together. The product was discontinued in 2020 apparently, but it came back in 2021. It's under the same branding, but instead of being yogurt milk based nowadays, it's soy based. So it is now a soy drink, even though it's still called Yoko, which sounds kind of like yogurt. It's called Yoko Yoko. I found a playlist of the commercials and went through them. I regret to inform you that the first one that I found that doesn't involve some like stereotypes was the one we're about to watch, and I apologize for the flatulence that you're going to witness. Okay? I apologize in advance.
1000 mijler onder zee zit het man op de wc. Yoho, yoho. Kijk, daar heb je Dracula en die zit Uma achterna. Yoho, yoho. En je vader heeft je zin in gebakken zeemeermin. Yoho, yoho. Yoho. Roept de vrouw met luide stem. Tot ik in mijn hoofd zit klem. Yoho, yoho. Yoho.
Yogo!
Yogo is niet alleen Yogo, maar ook erg Yogo.
Dun 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 da da da. Dun 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 da da da. Yoko Yoko. It's kind of catchy, right? How do you feel? Are you guys disturbed? Are you does anyone's interesting, right? I'm glad I found it. Honk. How much budget did they need to bring the cow? I doubt. I feel like the cow was probably the cheapest thing. They probably just like found a cow, you know, and we're like, can we use this cow in a commercial? You think I'm feeling so complicated? Don't you want a Yoko Yoko now? You don't want a Yoko Yoko. Oh. I kind of like this song. Yoko Yoko. So it's a very adorable looking game. And it reminds me a lot of the game Trolls, like I said. If you know about that game, I would like to play Trolls very soon. But if you know about that game, maybe you'll know what I mean. A little bit of the gameplay. Even like the opening screen and the music. Get out of here. Ding 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 ding. Wake me up before you go. You're flabbergasted by the cow. The cow was a part that flabbergasted you? I mean, it is a yogurt-based drink. Set it back on. Set it on the densetsu. Would this game convince you to buy the Yoko? Oh. You want to play every DOS game? Well, I played Trolls when I was younger, so yeah, I want to play Trolls. I don't want to play every DOS game. There's some not fun. And there are some that are fun, but not so good for streaming. What does this say? I don't know. I don't know. bum, bum. It looks kind of fun. Oh my god, he just killed that lady in a wheelchair. Wow. He just killed that old lady. Seems it's in Swedish. It's Dutch, but I don't know. I can't read it. I also like to play every DOS game. I do want to play more. Yeah, the music's good. Although it's a very short loop. Oh, never mind, it's not. It was self-defense. What is that on the tree? Ah! Is that what I think it is? 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 I don't like that. No, there's so many. Ah! Disgusting. I hate it. 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 Goodbye. Goodbye, Yoko Yoko. Yoko Yoko. Alright, you guys. It's time for what you've all been waiting for. I think. The Sody Pop game. Zzz. Sody Pop games. 7-Up spot! Woo! I love Cool Spot. It's Cool Spot. I love Cool Spot. So, Cool Spot. Another one I played a lot of. I think many people will be familiar with. And actually, it was on a lot of different platforms. So, this one was released in '93. I played the DOS version, of course, as you can probably imagine. I think, like I said, I think I had it on like a shareware disc. Hello, Fuda Fuda. Hi. I think I had it on like a shareware disc of some kind. But it was also apparently available. It was on Genesis. It was on SNES. It was on Master System, Game Gear, Game Boy, and Amiga. What about Yo Noid? We actually already talked about Yo Noid. We actually we're nearing the end of the presentation now. And it's another platformer game, and it features the 7-Up mascot, which is what, you may ask? It's the spot. You know the spot? This spot in the 7-Up logo. The spot in the 7-Up logo, they made that into a character, a mascot character. Pretty desperate if you ask me. But, like, what else are they gonna make? Like, the 7? They can't make the 7 a dude, right? Right? I don't know what else they would use if not for the, if not for the spot. The G. There's no G. Wait. 7. No, there's no G in 7-Up. They can use the 7, they can use the spot, they can use the U, they can use the P. You played this back in the day? Me too, me too. It's actually a very fun game. Very fun platformer. The animations are really cool. The art is very cool. How long did it last? I only knew the dot as a mascot from the game. I feel like it was probably just the game. So yeah, the red dot, or I guess spot. I think it's a dot, but they say spot. When you gonna stream this? I don't know. Maybe soon. They say spot, I say dot, but they say spot. So I guess we just call it spot. And that's him. That's him, the guy on the bottle. There's actually also a predecessor to this game, and it's a puzzle game. But Cool Spot is cooler to me. And I'm pretty sure it's more widespread as far as I can tell. He looks like a California Crazen. Is this also a Capcom game? Who is the developer of this? I'm actually not sure. So the one I'm going to show you guys gameplay of is the SNES version. And also, despite there being many versions of this game, it's interesting because the European 7-Up branding was removed. Not because 7-Up does not exist in Europe, but because there was already... 7-Up has like a different mascot in Europe. So they replaced it with like this SOS bottle. And the mascot for 7-Up in Europe is Fido Dido. Who is Fido Dido? He's just a guy. Oh, the developer is Virgin. I actually remember that. Fido Dido is a guy. And he has the following mantra. Hold on, I need to turn off the music for this. Fido is for Fido. Fido is against no one. Fido is youth. Fido has no age. Fido sees everything. Fido judges nothing. Fido is innocent. Fido is powerful. Fido comes from the past. Fido is the future. Fido kind of scary. Oh, we don't need more music yet. Hold on. 7-Up cool spot. A character who chilled a bunch of stuff, 7-Up being one of them. Yeah, interesting. So anyway, they took away the spot for the... Or they took away the 7-Up branding, I should say, for the European one. Very heavy for a soda mascot. Is this still VTuber lore? I feel like you could easily convert it to VTuber lore. Of course I will protect you guys from the Fido Dido. Fido is omnipotent. Fido is omnipresent. Fido will see you in your nightmares or dreams. Fido's all knowing. Yeah! Cool spot! And he is cool. Yeah, there it goes. Virgin game licensed by Nintendo. Sorry, I'm being annoying. Shell Shock! I think this is the only level I ever played in this game. Either because the shareware version maybe only has the first level, or perhaps because I was just bad at the game. You didn't see that. You didn't see that. I feel like this is a bad month for me and crabs. So, what are you throwing? I think you're throwing 7-Up bubbles. I don't know. That's my guess. I think it's the carbonation of 7-Up that you're using as a weapon. See what? Nothing. Now you'll be good at it. I think so. It looks fun. It's super fun. There's fun platforming. There's like not birthday. Balloons. It is my birthday month, yeah. Has there ever been a good month for you and crabs? No, but this has been by far the worst. And the music's cool, and the DOS one I remember being quite fun as well. Here's a level where you're in a 7-Up bottle. Wow, and here's a level where you are on a boat cruise ship. So very creative. Lots of different stuff going on. Yeah, this is the one where you jump on bubbles. I don't know if this is a level or just like a bonus game type of thing, but yeah, I think it's a bonus game because of the time limit. The cruise ship is really cool as well. Yeah, this is all this video shows. But it's a very great looking game, and I think probably one of the more better advertisement tie-in games. Okay, you guys, the last one. Are you ready? Are you ready for Beppis? Beppis Man. I know this one has been covered to death. Like everybody knows about Beppis Man because of the AVGM video and stuff, but I feel like nobody would ever forgive me if I didn't include the Beppis Man in this presentation. So here we go. The last one we're gonna look at is Beppis Man. It's what you've all been waiting for, and it's possibly one of the most bizarre advert-game / ad campaigns in general. And for some reason, I don't know. I feel like for Japanese like advertisement stuff, there is this trend, or is a trend maybe, of just like mascots being just like a person that like comes up to you and is like, buy the product, eat the thing, you know. Pepsi Man is a man in his own right. It's true. This is a Beppis household. I do love Beppis. So yeah, for some reason. Oh, you knew about Pepsi Man because you played the game when young. You and your friends loved it. Oh my god, you played it. I wanna play. I wanna play. Beppis. So yeah, for whatever reason, there's just a trend of you know, just people that come in and they're like, oh, play, like, you know, Segata Sanshiro, for example. He just comes up to you and he's like, play Sega Saturn games. Play the Sega Saturn. This is Pepsi Man, and he wants you to drink Pepsi. Hello, Enyan. Ohamiya. You are quite late. Yes, we're on the last game right now. A trend of Beppis. No, not a trend of Beppis. A trend of guys just being like, dude, buy my product. This game basically invented the running gameplay you see in mobile games nowadays. Yes, like the endless runner games. Yes, it's a similar concept. So, Pepsi Man is just a Pepsi Man. And what does he want you to do? Of course, he wants you to drink Pepsi. Drink him. No, wait. Not drink him. Drink Pepsi. I don't know. The lore is weird. He looks like a personified can of Pepsi. Like a CG can of Pepsi. And he is dripping with condensation. He is dripping with condensation, and he wants to save you some thirst. So, here's some commercials. There's a Pepsi woman? Yes, there is. We will get into that as well, okay? Oh, this is not annoying at all. Pepsi Man! We're not gonna watch all the commercials. There's 8 minutes of commercials, but we'll watch a couple. He's not sweaty, it's condensation! What? He just almost died, man. Pepsi Man! Ima Pepsi Cola Kara big chance. I love his accent. Kono Corvetto ga atarimasu. Pepsi Kara no big chance. Oh, a beach episode. Wow. What? He just got rid of all the carbonation in their Pepsi! Susan, please... I'm sorry. It's fine, right? It's probably fine. I mean, this video is on YouTube. It's definitely fine. Is he okay? No, he's not okay! He's in agony! Oh my god! Pepsi Man song cover when? Here it is. Pepsi Man! That's the whole song. Are you gonna fight him? What's gonna happen? Imagine working out and drinking a Pepsi to freaking refresh yourself. No, not me. No way. No! Leave Pepsi Man alone. Why is he always getting Schwam mode? Oh, that man needs a Pepsi. Yeah, let's go. He's so happy. Oh, I hope it's not a mirage. I hope it's not a mirage. Oh my god, I thought it turned him into a cactus. I thought it turned him into a cactus, but it turns out he wasn't. Okay. Anyway, that's the Pepsi Man commercials. Of course, there is no better way to drive home the thirst-quenching taste of Pepsi than by putting him in a video game. Right? A game where you bring Pepsi to people, and that's the game. Just as the Pepsi gods prophesized, you know. And I also thought he turned into right. I thought he was turning into a cactus, but turns out he was just seeing a mirage the whole time. Anyway, it's a runner PlayStation game, an endless run. Oh, I don't know if it's considered an endless runner, because is it endless? I don't know. You collect Pepsi and you bring it to a destination because everyone's thirsty and you have to quench their. Yeah, the Pepsi Man's mouth. I don't like it. And you mustn't let them. You mustn't let the people thwart your Pepsi delivery efforts because, by God, do they want to? The people need the refreshing taste of Pepsi. It's an ending runner. It was also for Sega Saturn. Oh, the Pepsi Man game. So Sega Saturn and PlayStation. And there was a well, I will show you in a minute. Let's watch the video first. Pepsi. When's the Pepsi Man gonna start? That guy's got a lot of Pepsi! That guy's got a lot of Pepis.
Hey, let's start the game.
さあ、始めようぜ! Yeah, the cutscenes in this game are crazy. Isn't Pepsi Man a secret character in a fighting game? Yes, he is also in some fighting game, but I do not remember which one.
You got here just at the
いいところに聞いてくれた.
I got a call that a vending machine ahead ran out of Pepsi, and I was just on my way there when I got a flat tire.
Oh no, he got a flat tire. How are they gonna get the Pepsi?
They want Pepsi. And the word is that they're just
Everyone's waiting in front of the vending machine.
I plan to head over there as soon as I can fix this plant. But it looks like it's gonna take some time.
Oh.
Can't you do something?
Good thing Pepsi Man, he can definitely do something. We speak English. Oh, sorry. I'll just be completely silent the whole time and you can I'm just trying to make conversation. Vending machine is out of Pepsi and people are waiting for it. And then this is where the running happens. Oh, the Pepsi truck even wants to thwart his Pepsi duties. Why the Pepsi truck trying to sabotage him? You're just running through people's houses. Good thing it doesn't matter if people see. Oh no! How's he gonna deliver Pepsi with a garbage can on his head? Oh, thank God. You can see now. Wait, he's just stealing these people's Pepsi and bringing it to other people. Pepsi Man! Yeah, I think they were drinking a little something else when they were making this game, if you know what I mean. Liquor. They were drinking liquor. Pepsi Man! Wait, I thought there was a bunch of people waiting. Where are all the people waiting for the... Wait, he bought a Pepsi? Wait. Yeah, they were drinking Johnny Walker. Wait, what? I thought he was supposed to... Wait, I need to hear that jingle. Wait, I need to hear that jingle again. fun. I love that jingle. Oh my god. More. So I'm noticing some plot continuity error here. The guy at the beginning said that everybody was waiting in front of the vending machine for Pepsi. Right? They all wanted a can of Beppis. Everyone is so thirsty, and that's why. And the Beppis truck has a flat tire. Even though we encountered like 20 Beppis trucks on the way to the vending machine, they could not pick up any of the slack. It had to be Beppis man to do it, and it's a different machine. It's only seen one. I think they died, you guys. I think they died of thirst, yeah, just like Borclips is saying. And then he gets to the vending machine and he's like, you know what? He's doing a good thing as a citizen. He's not just picking up he's not just drinking the Pepsi that he picked up off the ground. That's for the people who are waiting in front of the other vending machines, okay? He only buys Beppis like a good Samaritan. Anyway, there's also a Pepsi woman for Pepsi Twist, and I ask you, which was lemon flavored Pepsi, by the way, and I ask you if this was necessary. And yes, this is real. Thank you, sorry. I'm sorry. Pepsi Man was too slow. You're too slow. How was Pepsi Man created? I think out of Pepsi and magic. I think he's a Pepsi homunculus or whatever. Yeah. That's how I would think. They boiled down the Beppis into syrup, and then they mixed it with some flour. They molded it into a man, and then they got a wizard to cast a spell on it, and then he became Pepsi Man. And that is my official lore. My official Beppis Man lore. And that's the end of my presentation. That's it. You guys have fun? Nice lore. Wikipedia facts? No, I made that up. The thing about the Pepsi Man homunculus, I made that up just now. The Great Wizard Beppis animated him through carbomancy. Is that like some other kind of mancy, but it's about carbonation? So many good stream ideas there. Right. I want to play some of them. Golem is the term you're looking for. Homunculus is a tiny man. Listen, it's not the term I'm looking for because I didn't make up this lore. This was just the lore the Pepsi gods told to me. Yeah, Pepsi woman has like a yellow balaclava or something on her head because it's for Pepsi Lemon Twist or whatever. KFC Dating Sim didn't make the cut, I see. KFC Dating Sim is not really in the spirit of what this presentation was intended to be. Because as far as I understand, I could be wrong on this, but I don't think the KFC Dating Sim is officially tied to KFC in any way or meant to promote KFC in any official capacity. These games are more meant to be like actual official tie-ins with the products and advertising campaigns. It was kind of like that. Like to see you play those games on stream sometimes. There's definitely, I think maybe next week or something like that. I would like to what's the word I'm looking for? Do like a compilation stream. It's not official. guess it is. I guess it is. For it to be in the spirit of the stream, it has to be sold as corporate marketing. Apparently, it is official, but I can't look at every game tie-in, advertisement tie-in. Also, an AVGN lore was an evil Jin demon or something. What? The Pepsi Man? The Pepsi Man? It'd be cool to look into Darkened Sky, although it hides its advertising element bit until you scratch the surface. Wait, what is it an advertisement for? Would you be willing to star in a game promoting Lara bars? If it's a good game. Does the Sonic shoe promotion and Sonic Adventure into Clint, or is that just product? I think that'd be considered product placement. Oh, it's so hot in here. There's also Zool from Chupa Chups. Yeah, the Zool game. There's many other games. In fact, like I said, Moby Games has like a whole entire Adver-Game category. There's so many. I would love to cover all of them, but I can't. I just can't. I haven't gotten any sponsorship offerings. What was the line I said I would do? I mean, I said I would do many of them. Oh, the curly, the Quavers. Quavers. We got a really good mix of better known and obscure stuff. Great presentation. Thank you. Yeah, it's always calculated in that way. I'm always trying to mix the things that I know you guys want to see because you're familiar with them, and the things that you guys maybe haven't heard of, that have like an interesting history behind them. Not even gacha game sponsorships. Ugh. Eh. Yeah, I'll build them a live 2D body for a collab. Homunculus creation recipe by Paracelsus is pretty wild. What is that, a game? Well, I'm glad you guys had a good time. I'm glad you guys enjoyed. Oh, Darkened Sky was a Skittles advert game, but it didn't become one in terms of not officially sponsored. Oh. So it's just its own game. Interesting. Thank you for putting this together. You guys are welcome. It was a little bit different from other presentations I've done because it's just kind of learning about games, you know. But I don't know. I find this sort of like genre dive thing, or it's not even a genre. It's like its own category, you know. Glad you haven't succumbed to the gacha games. I don't really like to pay money for like games except for the initial cost of the game, you know. This is a good presentation, really fun. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Thanks for a fun time. You guys are very welcome. You guys are very welcome. I thought it literally had Skittles in it. It was something about rainbows. I may be misremembering. I mean, Darkened Sky, I could see how that could be about Skittles, you know. It's like genre, but it's in a different direction. Yeah, I don't know if because within the genre of Adver-Games, the games also have their own. They also have like a genre, you know, like they're platformers or whatever. So, yeah, I don't know what you would call it. Just like product tie-ins? I mean, but like what is that considered? I don't know. I love learning about all sorts of wacky, obscure games like these. Me too, and there's so freaking many. There is so many. So I recommend you guys taking a look at Moby Games. Like I said, has a whole category for Adver-Games. It's very fun to just look at, and you can sort them by year and stuff as well. So you can see like, you know, the oldest Adver-Game potentially, or at least the oldest one that they have in there. What made you want to make this presentation? This idea was actually suggested by a Dreamweaver. In my suggestions form, and I really liked it. So thank you guys. You guys have great ideas. I don't know if I would have thought of this one on my own. These presentation streams, they're a lot of work, and they are pretty difficult to do. They can be really difficult to find stuff for. And then another difficult thing is just, you know, thinking of an idea for it to deep dive into. And I thought of a lot of them on my own, and then I've been trying to spread them out a little bit more than usual because because I don't want to run out of ideas, you know. So you guys, your guys' suggestions for this type of thing is very, very appreciated. And also, it's hard to, you know, things that are about video games. It's hard to find things that are more interesting to talk about than they are to just play. I think this one falls in both categories. Like, it's interesting to talk about and it's interesting to play as well, to play them as well. So I definitely want to have a part 2 of this where I play some of these games. That'd be very fun. Yeah, they do take a while to make and they take a lot of research, but it's worth it because it's fun. And then I think for people, I might create a playlist that is just for these presentations, because right now it's all in my chatting playlist. And I think the real goal for like this type of stream where I'm presenting this kind of information to you, the real goal for it is for people to be able to come back to it, or you know, watch it as a VOD and use it as its kind of own standalone thing. Although I'm streaming it, I want it to be an experience that people can like come back and watch individually, even though it's not, you know, it's not super refined. It's not super like, obviously it's live, so I don't have it's not edited or anything like that. So I think this is the one thing on my channel that I can do as a stream, and then people can go back and watch them, and binge them even, you know. Do you sometimes consider making these informative videos off stream and edited? I really think it's funner to do it live and then to have it something to go back to, because there's a lot. I mean, it's funner. First of all, a lot of the funny stuff in these streams comes from bouncing off of you guys and from you guys explaining your experiences with some of these games, and you guys putting in your own information and telling me about things that I didn't know about or I didn't come across in my research, because you guys are also very, very smart, and I think it's fun for you guys to interact. I don't want to be presumptuous, but I think it's fun for you guys to interact with me as I'm doing presentations in this capacity. They may not be professional level, but they're still greatly informative and are a fun learning experience. I support the idea of having them as their own playlist. Thank you. These work better as streams. Yeah, I think so too. It's good to bounce off if you guys. I prefer to watch them live instead of watching the VOD afterwards. Well, I know a lot of people will prefer that, but I do want them to be something that can stand on their own and are not just for a live streaming experience, you know. Yeah, a lot of the funny observations that happen, a lot of the jokes that happen would not happen if you guys were not here for me to bounce off of. So it really helps me. Yeah, Bucko praise. I will always praise you guys. I will always praise you guys. Always appreciate the research effort you make to really go the extra mile for these presentations. Making them their own playlist is a good idea. I'm definitely gonna do that. I will definitely do that. They definitely can stand on their own. Yeah, I think so too. I like how you let us comment during way more fun than just a lecture. I try my best. Sometimes I get carried away and I get excited and I just like go crazy. Yeah, like the Altoids moment. Like all that stuff. That's the magic of doing things live, you know. That's the I talked about, you know, lightning in a bottle. That's the lightning in the bottle of this variety of stream, is being able to go into that stuff with you guys. So thank you so much. Yes, I can give you guys a hug, of course. You were watching me getting annoyed at Jeff Foxworthy? You must have been watching, Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? The Ami magic. Oh, stop. Oh, stop. The variation in content is what keeps me coming back. I'm so happy we have these streams. Thank you, guys. You guys are gonna get me sappy. I try really hard. Oh yeah, the VR one was a lot of fun. If you guys are gonna watch just one, it should be the VR one. But I think you should watch all these presentation streams. I will make a playlist and I will post in the community tab once I make it. This is the stuff I'm interested in, so I'm glad you guys are interested in it too. And I work really hard to make a good streaming experience for you guys, and to be consistent for you guys, and to hopefully make sure that Dreamweavers have something to look forward to as often as possible and as consistently as possible. I will contain this app. Don't worry. Don't worry. I can't remember the name of the game, but there was some weird Doritos game where you were a zombie and had to run some kind of obstacle course and would lose limbs and whatnot. It was multiplayer. That sounds like Mr. Bones. You often say, I try so hard, and then I think of the Linkin Park song. Oh no, thank you so much for the donation. I had a girl for our spider mama who always works so hard. Thank you so much. I mean, I feel weird saying that I work hard because hopefully, I don't know. It feels silly to say it because I think if you work hard, it shows. I'm not trying to like boast or anything, but I'm just happy you guys appreciate it, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Will it be an ASMR playlist? Yeah, probably once I amass enough of them. I think so. Even if there are issues, I know each stream is made with love. So much love, so much love. Oh, Doritos Crash Course. So what is that? Like a flash game, or is it even older? You can say whatever you want. I can say whatever I want. Poopy. Amy Doomer never puts up placeholder. Do I never put up placeholder thumbnails? I feel like... well, no, Gorilla is just Gorilla. There's not placeholders. You have an excuse to do more ASMR soon. Yes, I have a 3DIO. I don't know how to say it. On the way, thanks to some kind contributors on Throne. So I don't know. That was the most scandalous thing I could think of to say. That's not actually scandalous. I'm sorry. No, not the curse. No. Frick. That's a bad word. Any plans for after the stream? Do they celebrate Turkey Day on Ami Planet? On Ami Planet, we have like a different Turkey Day, you know. But for after the stream, I plan on finishing. I've been working on a little doodle of me that was like I'm like a diner and I'm winking. Or I'm not a diner. I'm a waitress at a diner and I'm winking. And I'm gonna be saying, "Hey, sugar. Hello, sugar. Hey there, sugar. What can I get you? How can I help you, sugar?" You know, that sort of vibe. It's that sort of vibe. Oh! My belly is gonna growl in a second. Ah! I'm hungry. I need to eat. Yeah, waitress, diner, waitress, Ami. Yeah. So... that's what I think I will work on after stream. Gonna rest a little bit though. Gonna eat a little bit first. Maybe. I don't know. I might be, to be honest. I might be lazy now. I get so lazy after these streams because it's like so much work in the morning and then it's so much talking. And then I kind of just... get schwammoed. So we will see what happens. But I'm going to... eat and get refreshed. You plan on doing a short video type of thing one day? Yes. I would love to do a diner style thing. See you damn Prime. Need some sugar in your coffee, sugar? For dinner tonight, what do I have? Maybe pasta. I might make some pasta. Yeah, I'm gonna go get something to eat. Thank you guys so much for coming today. Thank you to all my regulars and irregulars and everyone who came for the first time because you were interested in the subject matter. I do these type of streams semi-regularly. I'm trying to keep them to like once a month now or so. So not too frequently so I don't run out of material for them. But I really enjoy doing them. So if you liked it, please keep an eye out on my schedule. If you are interested in the retro game aspect of things, I always yeah, pretty much always stream retro games. So if you're interested in that, I would appreciate if you would give me a chance and check me out. And of course, thank you for giving me a chance today. Thank you to all of everyone who participates in chat and all the lurkers as well. I know you guys are there. I appreciate you so much. Thank you to everybody who who is going to be watching the VOD and commenting on the VOD. And thank you so much to everybody who donated or joined the membership this stream, and to all my Dreamweavers buckles and my spiderlings. And I will see you guys tomorrow for... What is tomorrow? What is tomorrow? Racing games. DOS racing games. I will see you tomorrow for that. Okay, we're gonna play a bunch of different ones. And that's all. Tomorrow, same spider time, same spider place. As always, I will see you guys then. Thank you so much. Otsukaresamiya. Oyasumiya. Bye bye.